And that's
All right.
okay. Welcome everybody. It's the D1 Haters Podcast, episode 19. I am here with my co-host. Let me
Jordan,
not. I am trying to get money's ass. I was about to say something crazy, but I'm not gonna because I want to get money's ass.
Jordan, your co-host.
And we are here with our guest for week 2. Scale. What up, Scale?
What up, guys? What did you guys enjoy your week of anime and otherwise?
Speaking of, this past week was our co-host's birthday. What did you do
I
for
am
your
now the
birthday?
same age as
You
Aries.
are not the same age as Aries.
I forgot Aries is old as dirt.
I I am
There we
20. No, listen. It's okay that you want to feel young again. If y'all don't know, Jordan's 36, going on 37. Well, he just turned 36, so he'll be
I just
37 next year.
turned 22.
So, just so y'all know.
Aries is older than me.
He's up
Aries has gray
there.
hair.
He's up there with the likes of Tendo. He's up there with the likes of Outlaw. You know what I'm saying? He's up
You know,
there. Also,
I'm closer to E-Man, but
also, before we actually get into it, I do have an intro cooking up. I have a
cooking with Aries.
we
Cooking,
have
that's
an
what you
intro.
gotta do.
No, but Bosa is making us a intro, and it's gonna be featuring some D1 haters. We're gonna see the likes of Reverse Flash, Frieza. We might throw a Toby Rama in there. We don't know
You
yet.
know what's
We'll see.
hilarious? The fact that we talked about this while I was in school and I got so flooded with work that I never did it.
You excited? You see what I'm talking about? And that's your problem. So now
um,
I've
I graduated
outsourced,
though, so
and I don't care. I've outsourced.
that's how you got them spectacles on your face.
They look better than yours. So hey,
Yours is circle. You look
Mons
like
is
engineer.
Mons is circle that majored. Anyway,
That's not your major.
it was. I had to
Yeah,
switch. I
exactly.
got
There's a
tired.
reason.
I
When
had
you
to
switch
switch.
to majors, switch the
Listen,
glasses.
listen. I had to because it was insane. Anyway, what'd you do for your birthday?
Alright, so basically, that Friday I worked.
Imagine. I also work on my
Um,
birthdays. Though.
yeah, but yeah, it was fun though, cause at my camp we do this thing called Water Day. So we was outside with them kids are evil. I got pelted with water balloons.
I
My
told them to do
my
that.
the owner of the camp director. I went to because one of the kids. I took my glasses off, and the water was slippery. It dropped in the mud. I went to go rinse off the glasses. He's at the hose. I'm watching my glasses. I look up, blinded, water everywhere, can't see nothing.
You was in
So,
the you were playing outside.
so I'm a counselor, so we have to interact with the kids. Yeah, that's
Never
part of it.
mind.
But that's I hate you so much. Um, Saturday, which was yesterday, I went to we went to this lake by us. We went there, was there for a little bit. Came home. My friend's birthday was Wednesday, so she was playing a dinner for the 26th.
Mm.
She invited me. I went, celebrated both our Thursdays, birthdays. After that, there was a little function that was nearby, so we ended up going to this place called Barcode.
I'm hearing
That
that
was
you didn't do anything with your family, so they don't love you, and that's okay.
the lake was with my family. I was with my family in the morning.
Oh, I thought you said you was at work in the morning. Y'all see how he just
No,
be
no,
lying,
no. I said Friday, but I had work.
right?
It was Friday, work, came home, they sang happy birthday, chilled because I was doing something Saturday. Saturday I was out with the family in the morning, went to the lake.
Mm-hmm.
After the lake, chilled with my friends. Then after my friends we ate the food at this place, which the food there was buzzing. I will send Aries a picture because I know that he likes good food. And then after that, we went to this place called Barcode, and then we was there for a little bit. Music was nice. People are weird. This is what I wanted to talk about.
Right.
People are weird. Why are we there? And it's me, my boy Gary. My boy Gary around the same height, but he real Aki. He looked like one of them the mini bodyguards, right?
Gary.
Yo, leave Garrett alone. Um,
Oh,
but
Garrett or Gary,
no,
like the
no, no,
snail.
it's Gary, but you know
Oh,
how everybody got a formal. There's always a formal name that sounds like a formal version of yours, for the most part.
well,
Like if people call you Vaughn saying Vontae, like Gary sounds like a nickname to me, so I call him Garrett. Whenever
Nah,
he said,
that man will forever be known as the snail.
no, I ain't gonna lie, he still got that. But we're sitting there, and it's us, and it's a group of like 7 of our other friends are females. Sitting there, they're in the circle, whoever dancing. All you see is out the corner of my eye, I see it, and then I see Gary notice it. I look at Gary, nod. This guy over here with a Red Bull in hand, not an alcoholic bear, a Red Bull, standing behind the circle, talking about some. Bro,
Leave him alone. He vibing.
no, cause he honed in on one person. He was just like you could tell something's odd. Me and Gary looked at him. I was like, I'm not gonna do nothing. Just keep an eye on him, bro. Every song that played, he started inching into the circle.
Listen, bro. He just got his Red Bull. He trying to vibe out. Why you being mean?
I'm not, bro. Aries, let me put it like this.
Right.
Here, understand?
Let's visualize.
You go out. It's you, your girl.
Right.
Maybe this is family bonding. You, your girl, your sister. Y'all go out.
Right.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a guy vibing, getting closer and closer to getting behind one of them. Are you not gonna hit you with the?
I'm gonna hit him with the. You good? You good with the Red Bull, big bro? You straight?
Yo, that's too much energy. Back up. Go cool down. But then there was one other person there. There was this one girl. This guy, she came because remember we're in a group of girls. She woke up to me and Gary. She's like, yo, this one guy's been following me through the whole part. She's chilling there. Whatever. Boom. She is all of 4'11", maybe shorter.
Okay.
She ends up vibing the whole party with us. We're getting ready to leave. She tapped me. I say, bye, I'm heading out. She taps my boy Gary, hits one of these, and walks to the crowd. He's like, what? So he walks over. How she hit the and disappear? Like, that's how sure she. Bro, he didn't find her. He lost her. Went to the bathroom. We left.
he missed out on his one and only chance.
No, it wasn't even a chance. Like he didn't really care. He was just going to say bye because that's the way that she walked towards like the way of the exit. But I seen her like she didn't leave it. She was still in the crowd. So he walked in the general direction, looked around the crowd, gone. The rest of our group is by the door. They said that she didn't pass that way. So she really just hit one of them, walked into the tall grass and just disappeared.
She's Batman. She's Batman.
So that was actually hilarious. But overall, birthday was cool. I was gonna continue it today, but due to weather and this podcast, I did not go to New York for the Dominican Day Parade.
What you mean weather? It's supposed to rain.
It rained. It started raining earlier, and then it's supposed to come back to rain about now in New York.
That means it's probably gonna rain tonight here.
And then also
really quickly before I forget. Really quickly. Actually, go ahead. Oh,
but also this one's quick. Our friend Malcolm needs to start an app for
the parlays
on because I'm on top of it. Anybody that I was like, anime creator, Chicago. All right, word. Malcolm, have him on the pod. Soba, post Chicago. Remember, y'all not that far.
Right.
So, like, y'all could really just be there vibing and chilling. Soba, also a lot of Soba's friends.
I literally could drive to Chicago in, like, 2.5 hours.
That's what I'm saying. Like, shout out Woo. Shout out my boy 80. All Soba's friends. He got some friends over there in Shaw. So I'm like, oh, he's visited friends.
I forgot Soba stay up the street just about. I be forgetting Soba's here,
so
bro.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, he could be visiting them. Then I look at it. I'm like, nah, because he don't have to post this. This is a big day. He's feeling himself. Soba next guest on the pod. This morning, right before we record, I haven't watched the pod yet. I look at the notification on Spotify, featuring some Soba. Texted Malcolm in the Discord instantly. Make that parlay app. I'm getting rich.
I'm getting rich. I be forgetting that they are only in Chicago. I'm gonna ask to be on the pod one of these weeks. It's like, bro, what days do they record? Thursdays?
They record Fridays.
I'm off Fridays. I could literally drop up there on Friday. And
yeah, it's okay. You don't got to. You know, that's kind of a big step, and I've already been on there. So, like, one of us
but you've been on there years ago. You're irrelevant.
Last year, actually, 1 year.
Years.
No, 1 year.
Plural.
Because I went to Chicago
I don't
last
care.
summer
I don't
at the same
care. I
time.
don't care.
It was
Years
literally my
ago.
birthday trip
I
last year.
don't care. Years ago.
Yo, and you've been on the pod when? Oh, never. My fault.
I'm sorry, but I'm actually like actual friends with all three members of the pod. I be playing the game with C2 and E off stream. Like, what do you? No. Anyway.
Hey, do you be texting Malcolm talking about some
I do.
Might be a good idea.
I do.
Oh, word. If you do it, leak the number right now.
Absolutely not. Actually, no. I text Malcolm on IG most of the time, but I actually do have email's number.
That's what I say. I have Malcolm's just from when I went down there, but what you call it?
Anyway,
Bro.
I need to talk about this.
Yeah, why? You need to do what?
I gotta talk about this.
Yo, Scale, how was your week?
Stop, because I almost had a racial encounter. I thought I had a racial encounter, and I was like, anyway, so my girlfriend does not like she only likes baked chicken, right?
Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Huh?
I almost had a racial encounter. My girlfriend doesn't like.
No. Not that part. It leads into it. Wait, pause. Anyway, so look. I make her some baked chicken, right? Cool. Go to work the next day. I'm just walking by. I see my girlfriend working. I see somebody else working, like this other girl that we know working. I walk past. The other girl, she looks at me in my face and says, "Oh yeah, you like fried chicken instead of watermelon. You like cantaloupe and melon, right?" I said, "What?" I was like,
Hey, well, Aries, that's one of the moments you gotta hit the. I beg your pardon.
No, listen, listen. So I have my headphones in, and if you don't know, they're not AirPods. My AirPods, I don't know where they are. I have these small little things, so I don't know if she didn't know I had my headphones in. So I plop my headphone out. I say, "What? What did you say?" Because clearly I'm mistaken. Now, for context, it is important to note that this white lady is married to a black man. I forgot about that in the moment because I was more focused on what the fuck did she just say?
Oh, this don't count. She basically mixed.
No. No. So I say, "What you say? What are you talking about?" And she's like, "Oh no, she told me that you had made her chicken and that you don't like baked chicken and you only like honeydew and cantaloupe." I was like, "Oh, you're talking about dinner. Yeah, let's not ever start a conversation like that again." Because
lie, it's not even her choice of words were bad. Cause like
Entirely.
while they are melons, they have names. You could have just said honeydew and it would have been less.
You could have literally just not said anything to me at all about fried chicken and any type of fruit.
But yes. So, but what I'm going is specifying both was crazy.
No, right?
I mean,
Like,
specifying one and not the other was crazier because how you specify the type of chicken, specifically fried,
and then just say one.
The other one,
the
other one was melons.
Man, I was bewildered. I was baffled because I was like
that was a poker tutor opportunity to get.
In the moment, I forgot that she is indeed with a black man and have a child. They have a kid. So at that moment, I was like,
my uncle's sister's auntie's best friend, son, daughter, nephew's nephew is black. So what?
Ness's nephews.
Ness's nephews.
Ness's nephews is black. No, but yeah, I almost lost it because I was like, where did that even come from? No hi, no hello, out the blue. Okay, whatever. I just smiled and walked away. Huh? What'd you say?
You just smiled and walked away.
What did you say before that?
Oh, I didn't get to say anything. I literally didn't.
Oh.
But you know what's funny? That whole joke I just did remind me of something. I had this one friend, and he does this thing where you know how people be like, "Yo, on me," or like whatever. This man goes, "I'll put that on my auntie's sister's kid." I was like, "Your cousin?"
Your cousin?
That's I was like, your cousin? No, he's like, no, my auntie's sister's kid. I was like, that would be your cousin.
No, that would be your brother or your sister.
No, that's what I'm saying. So then he goes, nah, that's me. I don't got siblings. I was just say
Just say on me, bro. Just say on me.
Why are you adding extra puzzle pieces to make the line when you could have took 2 steps to the right and been past go?
My auntie's sister's kid. Your cousin? No. Your brother? No, me.
No.
Bro, just say on me, bro.
So your sister, because it can't be you.
At all. Before we get into anything else, we do have Discord questions.
We also have Scales Week.
Oh, we do have Scales Week. How was your week, Scale?
It was fine. Nothing too special. I did like the episodes that came out this week. I know that you two probably have questions for me when it comes to my opinions and everything, but it's like, yeah, my week wasn't particularly remarkable. It was chill.
Fair enough. None crazy.
Nobody, no racial moments, no out of pocket weirdos, no house on fire.
This week was surprisingly chill. The only thing that pissed me off is that my team lost. That's all.
What team?
Oh, I'll tell you about it later because otherwise I'm gonna go on a tangent.
Also, Aries, I don't know why you're asking like you watch sports.
Well, he said his team lost, so I'm assuming he's coaching a team.
No, not coaching, just cheering for
Yeah.
a team.
It's like everybody, sports watchers have a favorite team, and when they
I
record,
understand. I also have a favorite team. It's whatever team Curry on. It's Warriors.
That's not it.
It's the Warriors.
Curry actually got traded last week. You don't pay.
No, he didn't. Shut up.
Check.
Did he really?
He's on the Knicks.
No, he's not. You're lying.
Yo, Aries would cry.
Yeah, yes, he is.
No, he's not. Are y'all lying? Are y'all messing with me?
You have to pay attention to your favorite player.
It was posted like a few days ago somewhere.
Oh, you whore. You liar. You lied. What you lying for? I was about to say, that would have came up on my FYP, if anything. Anyway,
Crazy assist by Scale there. That was beautiful.
Right, why are you supporting this nonsensical nonsense?
I just went with the bid. I couldn't resist.
That was hilarious. Because, Aries actually don't watch sports, so he was really like, no way.
Okay. Discord question first from Year. What?
Aren't they both from here?
No, because I also had one. And I think both put one. Anyway, what's a character y'all think has a peak design? Like, there's nothing you want to change or alter, and they're the best thing somebody has crafted. Our honorable mentions: Ben 10, Red X. What is the tiger's name in Ben 10? Wrath, Kaiba, Ruby, Queen from To Be Hero X. I don't know who this is that Tim put in here, but I don't know who this is actually. I can't.
All right, bam. So
her.
let's just we.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we could just hit the loop de loop.
Oh,
I'm gonna give
Miracle.
you one right now. I'm gonna give you one right now.
Okay.
These two, I don't care. It's either or. Shigo and Kim Possible, peak character design for the show.
I don't like. Wait, Kim Possible? It's just it's a black crop top, turtleneck, and cargos.
There's nothing you would change about it for the show, though. It's valid.
I would change the turtleneck.
It's actually spandex.
I don't think we're talking about the same design then.
The suit is turtlenecks have a little bit of give. Hers is.
I was talking about her regular
everyday clothes.
Her everyday clothes.
By the way, is yours question about just cartoons or like fiction in general, anime, manga? What is it about?
He said
anime because he put an anime character.
No, it's just in general. It's just in general. He said, "What's a character y'all think it just has a pink design?" Because I've seen Ben 10 and Red X, and then I'm also seeing anime. It's like To Be Hero X.
What's his name? Peak character design, Invader Zim, Gur. Shout out to Gur. Peak character design right there. Nothing to change.
Okay, sure.
Can't think of anyone on off the top of my head when it comes to cartoons. When it comes to anime, I mean, There are so many. Where do I even start with?
I'm starting at
Um,
Gogeta.
oh yeah, you just reminded me of Perfect Cell. That's a good design.
Really?
Perfect Cell.
Freeze is a good design as well.
Perfect Cell was supposed to have hair.
No, he wasn't.
I don't know about that. He wasn't.
His original mock-up, he had hair.
Also, he wasn't supposed to have spots because the animators were had a headache with that animating that. He was supposed to be not have the spots.
Xeno Goku.
Oh, with the red and black gi.
Mm-hmm.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I'm taking what's his name?
Gogeta in general. I'm sorry. The bubble puffer vest, whatever you would have, beautiful, bro.
Yeah, the Metamorph fusion is definitely better than the Potara fusion when it comes to vests.
I'm taking open vest, not open vest, open jacket Naruto when he got the like chain shirt underneath.
Oh yeah, that's when he has the ain't gonna lie, once he switched from the orange and blue suit to the orange and black, I was rocking with it.
Yeah.
Even though I realized those are the same pants.
It's the same pants. It's the same fit, low key. He just redo this.
Because I'm assuming we're not just talking about design, we're also talking about drip.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
throwing it all in there. Because you can't have a good design and your clothes is bogus.
Yeah, somebody said Kaiba, or Yer said Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ain't gonna lie,
Or
Kaiba
Kaiba.
design bogus.
Who?
Nah, Kaiba has a clean design.
I hate Kaiba.
Why?
Oh, what's the main character from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds? Him? Peak.
Yuya?
Is that his name? With the blue motorcycle jacket and red? Yep.
I think it's Yuya.
I hate Kaiba for no other reason than his haircut.
That's a stupid reason to have.
I don't care. That that extra little tuft right here in the middle for no reason. Cut it.
I
Just have the regular bow cut.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know his name.
It's either Yuya or Yusei.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
Look, Death the Kid would have a fit if he ran into Kaiba.
That's symmetrical. What you talking about?
No, it's not. Look at the middle.
It's
Look
Yusei.
at that look at that jagged part right there.
I mean, if you have a problem with that, then you have a problem with Gohan's design with a bang.
No, bangs are different.
Scale, you were right. It's Yusei.
Let's say Gohan's hair is straight up with a bang. He has a bowl cut, and then just didn't trim it all the way here. Black Star. I have no complaints about Black Star's design.
That's fair, actually. Black Star does.
I would say if you would there be any group that you guys would say like a unit
group?
Oh, like a group that has drip?
No, or a group that has like good designs.
The Soul Eater, the main characters from Soul Eater all got their designs locked.
I'm drawing a blank and I have the tattoo. The Phantom Troop. Every single one of them. Characters designs, peak. None of them are broke. Nobody in the Phantom Troop is broke. They all got fur.
If I had to pick one group, I'm probably going with the Royal Knights.
From Hunter x Hunter?
No, Digimon.
Oh, I don't know who those are.
Yeah, you can look up the Royal Knights. Like they have drip and they have clean designs.
Let me see.
All of them.
Respectfully, and this is new. We're watching.
There are other groups as well.
We're watching Tougen ANKI right now, and we talked about this last episode.
Oh yeah,
their fist is clean. Their fist is clean, and the character's on the smooth.
The Espada. The Espada are clean.
Yeah.
The Espada, the Stern Ritters. You can also say.
I don't like the Stern Ritters.
The opposite of that, the Akatsuki are forever banned. I'm tired of that pattern. I'm tired of everything that has to do with that pattern. It's not drip anymore.
Nah, I like the pattern.
I can't speak for them just yet as a whole, but one that I think, since we're going to talk about Gachi Akuda later, maybe the Cleaners.
The Cleaners?
They might all have
seen. So far from what I've seen, they kind of clean.
Instead of the Cleaners, I would say the white fitted half of the society up top in the sphere. The sphereites.
Now the golden white colors keep me.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm jacking. That's where nice came from.
Wait, the Spherites?
The Spherites, but specifically the rich half of the Spherites. The all clean ones, they were fire.
I'm trying to think of, and I'm trying to go back to cartoons as well, because
I'm thinking about any group that I'm thinking about
Oh,
other groups.
Secret Saturdays. If y'all know, if you know, you know. Secret Saturdays.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
think
lie,
of-
it's crazy because like the only reason you would change this is because it's an old cartoon.
What?
But back in the day, Kids Next Door, I ain't have a complaint about a single design.
Number 5.
Number
I
five.
I don't have any complaints about the main 5.
What's your problem with number 5?
Number 5 is the blue one, right?
The girl, the black girl.
No. I thought that was 4. I'm talking about the dude with the with the pilot hat on his head and goggles.
No,
Oh, that's
the
number 2. That's 2.
Yeah, 4, yeah, that's.
But that's not a bad. That's a bad fit. But he's supposed to be some nerdy dude. Like
It's still
it
a
fits his
bad
design.
fit. I don't care. It's a
But
bad
it's not
fit.
no, but remember, the question is character design.
That's a bad character
fits-
design. All right.
No, it doesn't. It fits it. It fits him.
All right, bro.
Out of those 5, I would probably say number 1 and number 4 have my favorite designs.
Number 4, yes.
I think 4 is the black girl, right?
No,
5
4
is the black girl.
5 is the black
Yeah,
girl.
4
is
is
the
the
blonde
orange
one.
hoodie.
Orange
Yeah,
hoodie.
he's the blonde one.
That's my guy. He the one with the mustard guns, ain't he? That's my
Yeah,
guy.
and number 3 is the girl with the green vest.
Yeah, I was about to say number 3 is the Asian girl. I like her too. Got any other ones? Any last ones?
Can we do bad character designs for like just one each or two?
One Piece.
Bad character
One Piece.
design. Oh my god, One Piece has so many bad characters.
One Piece.
No, but One Piece as a whole is just.
Oh, peak character design? Juro from Boruto. You don't know, but Juro from Boruto. And I heard somebody say that One Piece has better. Huh?
Evil Eye Dandadan.
Fair enough.
When he actually puts clothes on, I'm waiting for it.
Somebody said that One Piece has better character designs than Naruto and Boruto, and I was like, y'all have Big Mom. You can't talk.
Big Mom when she was younger was fire, but
I was about to say, you gotta realize there's also.
woman.
I try to avoid certain characters because, like, yes, they're wrong, but Big Mom was designed to be bad. Like, it's not bad character design because it got the purpose across of what it is.
No.
But when it's
No,
supposed to be,
when she was in her 20s and 30s, she was fire.
I was about to say they made her grotesque on purpose. It got across the point. That's not bad
she's-
character design.
She
If it
started
gets-
grotesque and she's grotesque now. Like, yeah.
because you gotta realize. You gotta
Yeah,
realize.
yeah.
Character,
Young Big Mom was cool. That's not current Big Mom.
yes, but you gotta realize it's One Piece. Those characters all age like milk with lemon juice.
Don't care. Don't ever compare.
Chopper's mentor.
She wasn't bad.
When she was young.
She wasn't bad.
You're talking Corey, huh?
Yeah, when she was young, they all age like milk.
I don't think Chopper's mentor was bad.
The only exception of someone in One Piece that I think aged well, at least among the women, is Shaki. Everyone
I ain't
else,
there
like, yeah, no, you're past that. Like, she's Rayleigh's girl.
Yeah.
She's like 64 and she looks fine. Other than that, no.
My
Everyone else aged like male.
my favorite girl character in One Piece is she got blue hair. Nina? Not Nina. I don't remember. Vivi, yeah.
Vivi.
That's my
Yeah.
guy. What?
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, your girl, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, that's my guy.
Do y'all think cartoons should pack up writing romance? Because rewatching Avatar, I don't care about Aang and Katara or Korra's homie hopping. Then we got regular show with dumbass Mordecai and never good. It was never good if it wasn't CJ. Adventure Time.
No.
Wait. Adventure Time. That one is only meant for Finn to grow, and I feel like they never intended to make a permanent romance for him. PB and Marceline was good though. Gumball's romance was actually good. Ben 10 sucked honestly for anything but Ben and Stephen Yu. It was good though.
I don't think you should pack it up, cause you gotta realize you said going back. Going back, yes, it sucks, but as a kid, you were invested in half of those.
I wasn't. Actually, now that I'm saying that, really quickly, side tangent, I hate that people are now starting to say, like, on like different type of animes like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. Man, when I was a kid,
Your voice cut out for me.
I hate when people are saying like, when I was a kid, yeah, this really hit home, bro. When you was a kid, you did not recognize that this was like an emotional turmoil moment, bro. I swear you didn't. when you were a child, you saw Vegeta do his final
I was about to say
atonement?
Dragon Ball, yeah. Dragon Ball, no. But as a kid, Adventure Time, Flame Princess, I didn't care if I didn't know what it was. I knew it was hurting.
See, okay, with cartoons it's different because like with Adventure Time, you'd be like, okay, he actually can't hug her. But with Vegeta's final atonement, when he killed himself for Majin Buu, you didn't understand what he was doing. You didn't understand he was telling Trunks he loved him. No, you didn't.
Everyone understood that.
Nah.
Even children could understand.
If you are
I got that one.
at 7, 6, 5 years old, and you watch and you see Jiraiya get packed up by pain, you're not understanding that.
Well, I wasn't watching Dragon Ball at 5, 6.
Oh, I was. It came on CW for kids and Saturday morning cartoons.
I think that young it was still
It's
Pokemon
pretty
and
fights.
Naruto.
Even with Naruto, you saw Jiraiya get packed up. That did not hit you as hard as you are claiming to hit you. Not as a kid. Like when you grew up, like yeah. Like 10, 11, 12, okay. Yeah. But like as a kid, you are.
You know what got me?
Mm.
Wait, I gotta realize what age this was because I don't want to say something dumb. All right, depending on what age it was, I know this moment got me first time. Jiraiya's death didn't hit me as hard until Naruto split the popsicle on the bench. Like I remember as a youngin that hit me because as a kid you understand it was like, yo, wait, Jiraiya used to give him those.
No, so as a kid, seeing Jiraiya die, I did not care until I saw Naruto cry. When he died, I was like, dang, he just got packed. He got packed up by pain. He got beat up, whatever. I didn't like. It doesn't register until you see like how it affect everybody else. Like for you, it was the popsicle. That makes sense. But in the moment, seeing him get packed up, that as a kid, that did not hit you as hard as you claim it to be. Or like in regular show. I think it was the movie when Mordecai kills Wrigley for like that little time thing or whatever. That did not hit you as hard as you think it hit you, bro. I promise.
I didn't care
you
about
didn't.
any of this stuff in regular show when it came to that.
That's probably true too. But still, I'll just be like scrolling through comments. It does not hit you.
I don't think they have to get rid of them though.
Okay.
Just there's shows with bad writing, there's shows with good writing. And even the ones that he was claiming about, like the one about Finn, sometimes romance ain't meant to be in romance in cartoons, it's meant to be a tool for the character.
Well, he said that.
That's what I'm saying, but he was talking about maybe they should stop doing it if they're just gonna use that tool. Nah, keep it as a tool, bro. Finn without that, Finn would have continued it would have been Mario all over again. Oh, Princess Peach is in another castle. I've gotta say no. Peach, I'm not your sword.
Well, Nintendo has come out and say that Princess Peach and Mario are just friends. They're just really good friends.
Exactly.
They are not married.
I ain't gonna lie. I looked at the lore of that. You know what's crazy? You know, who's Luigi's girl?
I don't know.
All right. So Luigi has Daisy.
Oh.
Princess Daisy. Mario had her first. And then left her for Peach.
Mario never dated Daisy.
Yes, he did.
He had who's the girl? He had somebody that was kidnapped by Donkey Kong.
Yeah, no, he had her too. Well, I was watching breakdowns earlier. I did Game Theory and some other channels because I thought Game Theory had it wrong, and then I went to the other ones. It was very short, but when Daisy was one of the games that she was first introduced in, it was Mario. It was a love interest.
I don't know about that. I have to fact check that.
Go ahead.
But I don't think they need to get rid of romances in cartoons.
Just do it better.
I feel like it depends on the cartoon. Cause like with Teen Titans, like Starfire and Robin, you like that slowly builds up over time, and like you can tell that there's something there. But
even
like
Teen Titans was a good example because Beast Boy.
Yeah, Beast Boy and Raven, no?
No, Beast Boy and Terra was the
I'm gonna say Beast Boy and Terra more than Raven. Because okay, if we're using Teen Titans as an example, right? The thing about it is there are some episodes where it seems like Robin and Raven kind of got something going on. Like as a kid, it seems like like he likes Raven and he likes Starfire. But like as you get older, it's like, oh no, it's more like a brother sister type of your dig for Teen Titans and Robin and Raven. But if you do something like that, where it's like you do a Starfire and Robin type of relationship, and like you let it gradually build over like 2-3 seasons, and then they get together, or you can tell they're together without them saying it in the show. I feel like that's better than like Mordecai pining after Margaret and CJ and like getting them and then leaving them. I feel like it's just a better route, the Teen Titans route.
And then even Avatar, again, I feel like Avatar, they put it there just so if they continued the series, it would work out. It wouldn't come out of nowhere.
Mm.
But that was also a tool. They were using the way Aang would get. Aang has to use Katara firebending. If he hurt any of them, he'd have been like, "Damn, my fault, my fault." But because he actually they established that Aang likes Katara,
right?
Bro, I'm never firebending. Like it was tools for. There are certain plot points that have to get hit. How can we get to these?
So for Avatar, it was more like he likes her, she doesn't like him, and that was it.
Until she does.
Until she does, yeah.
That's the thing, but that's also a good example because everybody's like, the love point. They're like, oh, is they like each other? No, they're one-sided. Can exist in cartoons.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't think they should get rid of her. Bottom line. The other one we have. It was. Oh, I thought it was Bosu. I thought Bosu had one meter. It's just me. What do you think? Because I think you're the only one that didn't answer. Favorite catchphrase in anime. I do have some honorable mentions if you would like to see those first.
Let me start.
We have Yusei's quote, "Let's rev it up," from I don't know. We have Senku's 10 billion%, or
chill, because I ain't gonna lie, I be saying that one. That 10 billion.
That 10 billion%, I be saying it. Or
Senku has so many good one-liners, like
get excited,
this is exhilarating, get excited, 10 billion%. What's the other one? Trying to think here. There are some characters in DR.STONE that have good one-liners.
We have Pierce Through the Heavens from Gurren Lagann, Yosha from Vegito. Hold on, it's loading.
What's another one? Gurren Lagann again. Kamina. Just who the hell do you think I am?
Yeah, that was fire. We have Arise, I Am Atomic. Somebody put You're Welcome from Soma Yukihira. I don't think that's like really a catchphrase though. That's just.
Are we doing catchphrases or just one-liner, like one-liners in general?
Both.
Because I say one-liners in general.
Like you could use any of the bankais for them.
I was about to say that.
I just remembered something. One from Kaiba. You are a third-rate duelist with a 4-rate deck. I think that is
hilarious.
That always catches me. Oh god.
I see I Am Here from All Might, or Knuckle Duster's I'm Here instead. You know, like All Might's I Am Here.
I like more of the image of the smile than the actual I am here. Hisoka. This is getting interesting. He says that way too much.
Yes, he does.
I never actually peeped Hisoka ever saying anything.
Or, well, the only other catchphrase he says more than this is getting interesting is gone.
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 I think that was it for the Discord ones.
Let me see. But I say, if we're just doing one-liners are just like small quotes. Because if it was catchphrases, okay. But what's stuff that you be repeating from animes? Like I know when I first watched Death Note, I was in my room in college writing. My roommate walked in. He because he had finished it. He put me on. I was writing. I was like, I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
I used to do that all the time too.
He looked at me, walked out the room, and said, "That better not be a notebook on your desk."
Listen, I used to do that all the time. Every time I had like a pack of plain Lays. I'm trying to think. I'm nowhere missing some, bro.
There are some that are like dub exclusive. Like for example, Goku's speech to Frieza. but
I
that
don't-
is just in the
Oh.
that is just in the dub. In the sub, it's like more chill. There's a Vegeta. I'm the prince of all Saiyans. He says that sometimes.
I don't
That is
really
like
care
early
though for
Vegeta
that
did
one.
that.
Let's see.
wait,
I'm-
what?
I look some up. I'm all fired up from Natsu.
Blue Lock. Shut up, genius. Shut up, genius.
Shut up, geniuses, guys. Shut up, geniuses, guys. Communist, who the hell do you think I am?
Before we had Denki from what you call it, Chainsaw Man, we had Cone from Bleach. every one liner he said was boobs. Boobs.
I don't remember. I don't ever remember.
Because remember he would only go to Orihime.
Oh yeah.
he said boobies are life.
Yeah, because
Right.
going back to Doctor Stone, I was thinking like a lot of the sounds are memorable, but they're not always like phrases.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just laughs. Like Ryusui's laugh is iconic. Like ha ha.
Well,
Like
yeah.
he
Then you
Zeno.
could give that to One Piece too.
Yeah, Zeno has one catchphrase that's like science is elegant. That's his catchphrase.
What do you think the most like memorable sound in anime is?
Probably the sound effect of like the Kamehameha.
Okay. What you say, Jordan?
Chill, because I was really thinking. Nah, because now that they got rid of it, it's not as popular. But when we were younger, everybody knew the Scouter sound effect because it was just the same count up the dial.
Yeah, the Scouter sound effect is iconic.
I was gonna say the Sharingan sound effect.
That one's good too.
That's one.
But-
That's good.
That one got weird. That was only good because that's the same thing as with the Scouter sound effect. Is in early on, every time they used it, it was a big zoom in sound effect. Now he just be.
It still does it though.
I'm saying, but they do. It's like a background. It's not as like emphasized. What else we got? Oh well, this counts. It's technically just screaming, but the charging up for Saiyans.
Yeah. That's
Everybody
fair.
said, and nobody. You don't just scream. Like there's a very specific. There's that stutter. It's Oh, that kind of hurt.
Oh, that kind of hurt.
Imagine. But my last one-liner of the day that I feel like we should know because I had to scroll all the way down in my notes because I remember quoting some stuff before. A good one to use is Aizen from Bleach. You'll never reach me. You're just a monkey in shoes.
Aizen said that?
Yes, you'll never reach me. You're just a monkey in shoes.
No, he'd have to die. Okay. Very last thing before we go to anime. It's a would you rather. It's a would you rather. Would you rather stay the way you are or be given 25 million, but every time you are awake at the time 3:33 a.m., you lose $1 million?
I'm staying the way I am.
Really? What about you?
So, even after I spend the 25 mil, I'm still losing a mil at 333.
You're gonna spend $25 million.
No, but I'm just in general.
Yes, you're gonna. If you spend $25 million, then if you're awake at 3:33 a.m., you will be $1 million in debt just because you think you're spending 25 million.
Damn.
You have to be awake at 3:33 in the morning.
But you gotta realize you were a student at one point, right, Aries? Remember
Indeed.
those days where you had to wake up? It was just one of those days where you just couldn't go to sleep.
No, nah.
I ain't gonna wait, time out. I'm bugging. There's drugs. Give me melatonin.
There are drugs. That's what I'm saying,
taking the 25. I'm taking the 25,
bro.
Because you're them days where you take a nap and you know you're just gonna be up.
That's fair. Cause there have been some days where like it's like a 12 episode anime, but you don't even start it till about 9-10 o'clock at night. So like you just want to breeze through it. Scale said he just gonna stay normal.
I'm taking the 25 mil.
Give me that 25.
I value my health over any amount of money. Yeah.
There's no health risk.
I'm not gonna fucking wake up 3:33 a.m. All the time. I'm not doing that.
No. If you are awake at 3:33 a.m., then you lose $1 million.
Oh, if I am awake, then I usually sleep late. So I'm still gonna say I'm gonna stay the same.
Yeah, I'm taking.
Wait. You're usually up that late?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on the day.
Oh no, you just listen. I got a bedtime.
You only get 25 mess ups before you back where you started.
That's fair.
I am trying to fix my sleep schedule. Otherwise, I would have said I would have taken it. But as I am now, still adjusting. I'm like, nah. I'm staying the way I am.
Oh no, listen. I can't even remember the last time I was up past 2. Realistically,
as somebody that wakes up around 7ish in the morning,
exactly
2 o'clock be my limit.
Yeah, exactly. Because I work in the morning, so I'm like I have to go to sleep.
Or if I'm up after 3, like real early, like 4 or 5, it's because I fell asleep at like 10. Between 10 12ish, and I woke up after. I'm never up when the clock says 3 something unless I planned on staying up.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Usually, if I am up at 3, like I don't know what it is, but at 3:30, I'm no longer tired. Like I'll be tired at 3:15, 3:20. As soon as the clock hit 3:30, I'm up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, no, because it'd be like the only time I'm up that late is like it's scheduled a line of news on the game or something.
Okay, so now we can get to our anime. The order, to remind y'all, is Clevitas, Tougen ANKI, Dan, Sakamoto, Kaiju, DR.STONE, Gachi Ikuda, and To Be Hero X. We have 8 shows. I be forgetting how many shows we got. Technically 10, but Jordan don't want to watch Hikaru and want to binge Lord of Mysteries. I don't understand. Lord of Mysteries is such like a weird show to binge. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I rock with it. Where did he go?
Good question.
Where did he go? Where did you go? You fat. Sick went to go get ice cream. I paused it so that way it wouldn't be like a time lapse. Anyway, you said you think quarter 2 of Sakamoto is better than
because they dropped the whole slice of life thing and they're just focusing on like action and like character development now specifically for Sakamoto.
Do you like slice of life anime?
Not in particular. I watch them every now and again, but usually what I watch is like shonen, isekai, and like seinen.
Okay,
that's usually what I watch. Yeah,
that's fair. I actively watch slice of life, so like I like the slice of life aspect of it. But yeah, all right, let's get into. We can talk more about that once we get there. But let's get into
sure thing.
Tougen ANKI.
Wait, wasn't Clevitas first?
Yes, my fault. Clevitas.
Okay, so I want to ask you guys, considering that I'm caught up, but we are only discussing episode 1. What did you guys think?
You go first.
Who, me?
No. Because I want him to finish this ice cream that he went to go get out of the clear blue.
Let me talk. When I'm done, I could go.
You see, that's why I grabbed everything that I needed to eat and drink.
That's why you grab everything that you should eat and drink beforehand.
Aries, you're one to talk.
Eat and drink. Eat and drink.
And drink. Eat and drink.
Aries, shut up.
I had mine. I had mine with me.
We was eating wings all last episode.
And they was with me already. I didn't have to go get them. Right.
Grams called me. She said, I got something for you. I walked downstairs. She said, here.
Anyway, the first episode of Clevitas. These are my notes. I liked it to start off. I did like it. It started kind of slow for me. I didn't care about the backstory. Like when it first started and the backstory was up, I'm like, okay, this the MC. I don't really care. Let's get something. So I just started kind of playing the game while I watched it because it is dubbed. So I look over and like 2-3 minutes later, I see who I thought was the main character get packed. I was in shock. So my initial thoughts were, because like the whole party got packed up. So my initial thoughts were, oh, this is just a comic guy killed with magic. Okay, whatever. But then I see the thing that packed him up looked like Kurama a little bit to me. It's just like it was like a 7-tailed fox. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So then I started thinking, I was like, oh, maybe this demon is going to go inside somebody and like be an inner demon type of deal. No, he just went to the capital, and this is where it caught me. He's like, oh, okay, I need to find the king. Makes a beeline to the king. Then I see everybody start shooting like bows and arrows and crossbows and spears, yada yada. And then that brought me to a question that I wanted to ask both of y'all. In fantasy anime, do you like it more when it's a medieval world, or do you like it more where they're more technological advanced?
I think medieval makes more sense for like a dark fantasy, like
No,
something.
I'm saying just in general though.
Yeah, I think the aesthetic of the Dark Ages makes more sense, and also, you were saying that you think Clevitus looks like Kurama. I feel like
Yeah, a little bit. Just because it's a fox with 7 tails, you know.
it reminds me more so like a wolf, and so I was thinking I compared Clevitus to Lycagon.
Really?
Week. Yeah, it's basically if Lycagon was the main character of a series.
You know,
that's pretty much what I thought about.
further in the episode, I started comparing him less to Kurama. I mean, yes, he still looks like a giant fox to me personally, but I started comparing him more to Veldora in character, like in character personality.
He kind of looks like half wolf, half dragon.
Yeah, like, but I'm talking about how the fact that he like made himself a human form and like kind of just went down and was just being himself as a human though. He just gives me Veldora vibes to me.
I can understand that. I can understand that, like this sort of like shape shifting.
Yeah.
And also because here's the thing, he has to keep his identity a secret because he's one. I think it's mentioned like there are four lords of the Dark Beast. He's one of them, and I think he's the one that kind of like rules the south of the world.
Yeah,
like south of the human world. So it's like, and he revives Alicia, right? He revives Alicia. She's one of the heroes, and it's interesting because also his residence, if I'm not mistaken, is called Luna Mountain. He names the child Luna.
Yeah.
After that, so it's like it's interesting because he doesn't have any interest in humanity, but at the same time he's trying to experience what it means to be human. So it's almost like a paradox.
Off the first episode, and he'll probably explain more in the further episodes to come. But it seems to me like he's not trying to learn how to become human. He's more trying to see, like, he told this person, the lady, the Luna's mom, said, if you give this child time to grow up, you raise it, you will see that this child is worthwhile. So he's saying, okay, I said I'll do this. If I don't do this, that goes against my character and like who it says that I am as a lord of beasts. So I feel like it's just more of him kind of like saying I need to keep my word no matter what than it is I need to see what it is to be human. Because he even said,
I think that's secondary to. I think that is kind of like a consequence rather than an effect. It's like he's doing this because he's duty bound. That's just his nature. Like once he makes an oath or a promise, he has to fulfill it, even if he himself doesn't really see it as like worth of his time or something like that, which is kind of interesting to me. It's a nice character like flaw or like direction like a foil to like Alicia, who's like kind of like a hero, just kind of like duty bound and everything. And it's like, yeah, I think that makes for an interesting dynamic.
Well, he said um, he was like this kid. He's like human lives are nothing but a mere moment to me anyway. So like, what do I really have to lose in seeing if this kid is actually going to be worthwhile? Now, what I didn't
Yeah,
like,
because he's probably mortal, right?
who the kid? Yeah.
No, Clevitus. He's probably immortal.
Oh yeah, he's probably immortal. Yeah, he's probably like
Or at least like long lived.
like he probably ages really really slowly if he's not immortal.
Yeah,
But
if not being like ageless.
what I didn't like, and it's not like confirmed or anything, but like I can kind of see that it's where it's going, is it seems like this is about to go into like a 12 episode anime where the first episode is really good, but then the rest is gonna be kind of like slice of lifey adventurous, and then it's gonna like trail off towards season 2. I don't want it to become slice of lifey or like episodic adventures like Alpharetta or like Shield Hero. How like those first episodes was like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is how we're gonna do it. And then it kind of just trails off into just being an episodic type of deal.
As someone who's caught up with Clevitus and we're 4 episodes in so far, I can guarantee you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah,
it's gonna make me really mad if they just come.
when I said
episode.
it's like Berserk and Dragon Quest
I
have
don't.
a child together, I meant them.
I didn't watch either of those, so that means nothing.
Yeah,
to me.
but those two are some of the best classic shows.
Yeah.
So you don't have anything to worry about. It's not episodic. It's not slice of life. Like this shit is a seinen true and true. Like it doesn't feel like a show.
Is it Sadie?
I think it's a seinen, or it at the bare minimum maybe like it's a shonen bordering on
let's see.
seinen, or it might be an isekai, but it's a really dark one.
I don't
It's
think
dark.
it's an isekai.
It's kind of like a dark fantasy, like on the same. It's kind of like Bastard, if you have ever seen Bastard, but it's like less smut and more gore. That's basically what Clevitus is.
It is a.
It's a dark fantasy.
Yeah, but like what type of?
Isekai probably.
Let me see. Actually, frontline manga, anime, television, anime. Nope, I don't know actually. Yeah. Anyway, what you think, Jordan?
It's a seinen.
Is it?
Yeah, I just searched it up. So all I, really have to say about this episode is it was solid. I liked it. So glad I watched it subbed instead of dubbed.
Why? The dub is cool.
The dub is cool. I went back and watched it dubbed later, but the first time I had it playing out loud, I was doing something, didn't have my headphones. There gets to a point where he has this lady with him, and the baby is there, and he tells her about four different times to shut up and bear her breast.
I actually have that in my notes. That was hilarious.
That is also the screenshot that I got from when I first watched it, and I had sent it in, and I thought it was only once. Because remember, I was skipping through it for the last episode to see like, oh, is this it? Okay, it's cool. No, he tells her that about 3 times. He says, "Okay, you're good. Show me them."
And the thing is, there's no implication of like smut anywhere. It's just like matter of factly, and that's what makes it funnier.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's not doing it because he's like, oh no, he's like, yo, child needs to eat, take him out.
It's just dark fantasy and action drama.
Yeah, and I personally think it's one of the best things coming out right now. But
cool.
At least among new anime, but it's like if no one, if some people think it's nothing special, I can understand.
Off of first, if I'm comparing first episodes of everything that's come out this season, I'm still going to Hero X first.
Yeah,
Um,
Tubi's
I
there.
mean,
Then probably I like Gotcha Kuda's first ep.
Oh
Gacha
wait,
Kuda's
Gachi
first.
Kuda probably did have the best first
Yeah.
episode.
I personally, I personally do not see the all the draw that a lot of people have towards Chupi Hero X, but it is good. It might be just me.
The draw it has for me personally is okay. First things first is the animation. The 3D animation for Superhero X is done wonderfully, and then the fact that the art style changes with each flashback, each new character, every fight, it's just ever changing, and it gives
It
me
did. Now we've been stuck in 2D.
it gives me what's it called, Spider-Verse vibes, just how like everything's kind of different, and I want to see how like it's gonna be interesting to see what animation when everybody meets up, what animation they all fall under together, if it's gonna be 2D or 3D. Then two,
Makes sense.
the I feel like for Superhero X, because every new hero gets their own origin story and they're all so different from one another, it's it's like giving the superhero aspect of the show its actual dues, because usually like a superhero origin story nowadays, it's like it's kind of predictable. Like, oh, you killed my dad, whatever. But for every hero in Superhero X, their origin story is directly tied to their trust, and because your trust is a double-edged sword, you don't know what drawback you're gonna get until it's too late, and then by that point, when it's too late, you kind of just gotta live with it, unless you just want your trust to go down, then you're normal. So it's either being at your peak and having whatever drawback society thinks you have, or just being a normal person with no powers, nothing, just a regular guy. That's another thing that draws me in. And then lastly, what draws me in is that the preview for To Be Hero X showed X just reality warping, walking through everything, everybody trying to catch him. It was just it was a very grasping preview or trailer or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, okay, that looks cool. I can't wait to watch it. And then now that we're building up to like actual X, it's like it just gets more and anticipated with every episode, because I'm like, okay, this is cool. I like this origin story. How does he become who he is? Because nobody knew who he was before he was X. That's what draws me in personally.
I can understand that. Again, it might not just be for me
Yeah.
or my style, because again, I've seen a lot of people say this is the best anime that has come out in the last few years. I don't agree with that, not even close. But
Mm.
it's like it is probably on the upper echelon of what has been coming out. Because let's keep it real. Out of everything that comes out, most of the stuff is trash. Like most people only pay attention to like the
Yeah.
upper like 1 or 2%,
I would
like
say
the best of the best.
out of the last couple years, I would put it up there. I would say at least top seven, maybe top five. But
Do me of well, like what the 2020s or something.
as in like within from what's this 2025, between 2025 and maybe 2023,
Okay,
like the
so
last
the last 2 or 3 years.
yeah last 2 or 3 years, I would say that this is one of the best things that come out, because you got to understand it's Tobiro X is competing with Kaiju number 8, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, uh freaking DR.STONE. Now I was competing with Tougen ANKI. Like, there's just so much coming out, and then you got like Boruto manga and Dragon Ball
You
Super
have
manga,
Jobless Re.
Jobless
That was-
Re. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Like, there's just so much good stuff like coming out that came out within the last couple of years, but there's also stuff that I'm like, Hero X is like so much more different than that it makes it better than this. Like, especially if we're comparing like season ones of
And-
both.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Chinese, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Chinese anime.
So
Yeah,
the fact
Chubby
that
Hero.
with that,
People were telling me about two Chinese series, which were like Chubby Hero X and Lord of the Mysteries, and they were telling me that these things were going to bang out of proportion. I think this shit has been overhyped to
Really?
hell and back.
Wait, you think Lord of Mysteries also has been overhyped?
I think it has. I think it's severely overrated, to be honest.
Okay,
Like
so
it's more to me. It's more like a yap session.
Lord of Mysteries?
Yeah. The last time that I have heard
They be
or
fighting.
have seen. No, I understand that. I'm not saying it's like the whole 100 girlfriend show where it's like it's all there are literally memes with nothing but text on it,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
because of how much text there is. But it's like I'm not saying it's bad.
Mm.
I'm just not vibing with it personally.
It's just you
All
just
that
think
much.
it's over, like it's just overrated.
Yeah, the people were making out to be like it was going to be part of the next big tree, and it's like, nah, chill.
Okay,
It's not
so
all that.
it's
for
part of the Chinese big three.
for both To Be Hero X and Lord of Mysteries, before they came out, I didn't hear anything about them. Like the extent of what I heard was the trailers coming out, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool, and then me talking to like E-Man on stream about it, like oh yeah, I'm excited to watch To Be Hero X, but like Lord of Mysteries, I like before it dropped, I didn't hear anything about it like at
Uh,
all.
with with me was the opposite. Like before Chubby Hero X and Lord of Mystery, like for like the last year
Mm,
before they came out, people were yapping about it, and they were saying it was going to be the best thing to come out since sliced bread, and I'm like, no,
that's fair.
you got, yeah, the people were. What I have been noticing over the past few years is that usually anime that are like uh overhyped and end up falling short, and the ones that are underrated end up excelling because you don't expect anything from them, and they just go above your expectations. Like for example, uh, Gachi Akuda. I didn't know Gachi Akuda before episode one came out, and never peeped among them. Anime only.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving it. I'm loving that shit.
I also didn't
Now,
know anything about Gachi Kudo. I didn't hear anything about it.
I did.
I mean I like when it first came out on the Shonen Jump app, like I saw it, but like it was like one of the vault things I think, and I saw it, but I never like tapped into it. So like I knew of it, but I was like whatever. And then I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, this is gas. Let me tap in, and now I'm loving Gachi Yakuda. So I think that as of the last 2 or 3 years, To Be Hero X is definitely one of the best things to come out. Lord of Mysteries, not so much. I think it's more on the Demon Slayer side, where it's like kind of carried by animation. But also, I do like the story, and I do like how like their power system works. But all that said, we kind of got off track. I don't even know how we got here. Back to Clevitas.
Yapping.
Back to Clevitas. Jordan, give your thoughts.
I
Besides the bare breast. Like, do you think that do you want to catch
I
up?
said it was cool. It wasn't anything like overly crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like this little, like the subtle humor mixed in with it is what made the first episode more memorable. Like, I was watching the animation is cool. I have no problem with that. I gave the animation because I put ratings down on my laptop here. Let me open up my ratings. Doo doo. Oh, okay. They just gotta close my tab.
Oh, one note I did have is one of the guys in the 13 Heroes got stabbed in his private parts. Straight up. Straight up.
Here.
Just
have no idea.
really?
Like,
You didn't see
13
that? Oh, hold on. I got you.
No. I have no idea why he got stabbed in the crotch.
Because he deserved
Yeah.
it. Also, one thing I do like about this show is like it kind of making me sympathize with the bad guy. It's making me sympathize with Clevitus because like when we first start, to us, yes, we're fighting the demon. Like, yes, the humans are fighting the demon. They're probably gonna win. But then he goes out and he's like, I don't even know why you're attacking me. I've been chilling. So now I gotta go all the way to your kingdom, ask your king why you're attacking me. So then he goes to the king. He's like, what is your beef with me? The king says, "You beast, yada yada." Cleverton said, "Hey, mind your tongue, because I just want answers. What is your beef with me?" I say again. And then he said, "A foul beast like you don't deserve to know, and then you die because you don't want to just answer the question."
Yeah, the dude is just a speciesist. He refuses to answer his question just because he isn't human. And the thing is, Clevitus is not trying to like rule the world or
Yeah,
like subjugate it.
he was asleep.
He's acting in self-defense.
Bro,
he's protecting his territory.
He was literally chilling. Like that's like you being asleep and somebody just running up in your crib. You pack him up, leave one alive, and be like, "Oh, your mama told me to do this." So then you go to his mom, like, "Hey, why'd you tell him to break into my crib? Because now he's packed." And then she tell
you boy.
And yeah, and then she's racist. And then you like, "Hey, bro, chill." And then she don't chill. So now you got to pack her. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, just answer the question. It's not even that deep. You could have literally said, "We wanted your power. We just wanted your power."
Not even that. You could have lied, got him out of there. We heard that your fur makes the best armor that would make us invincible. Like,
but the king was so fucking racist. He was so speciesist that he couldn't
understand.
Even get along with the capital from Slime.
Low key.
That village of them's over there.
No, because
and the thing is, the dude is human technically, but he looks like an elf.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm kind of like excited to learn more about, because Clevitus was like, "Oh, they're humans." No, they're humanoid.
Probably like humanoids, different humanoid species.
I would say humanoid is probably base human or like mixed with like, so human elf.
Because remember, not everybody was using magic, or the whole town would have had it. So when he said humanoid, I'm like, okay, so the heroes are clearly like not just like me and you, like everybody else is that was shooting spears. So I'm kind of excited to see like what other races there are, because I know that there's like the 5 nations or whatever. So I'll kind of
want to do that. And apparently there are 4 species. Like apparently one species has 2 nations and the other 3 each have 1.
Yeah. See, so
we're probably gonna be what? Humans, elves, dwarves.
Wizards. Dwarfs. Probably dwarves.
I said dwarves.
Yeah, humans, elves, dwarves, and maybe giants.
I don't think we're gonna get giants.
I don't think we're gonna get giants.
Maybe
is a real rare one. Maybe ogres.
Ogres, maybe barbarians.
Or goblins.
Something like that.
I don't think we're gonna get a goblin village.
I think goblins are gonna be like monsters.
They're usually just made brainless. Even if monsters are intelligent, goblins are made to be dumb and a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What else? Elves are a given. We're gonna get elves. Elves are in everything.
Also, leave it to a story to make a character that looks like an elf, especially like a high elf, racist, or like speciesist. Like
the king didn't really look like a high elf to me. He kind of just looked like a guy.
No, I'm saying he's behaving like a high elf.
Oh,
like this sort of like classist, like superiority complex, and it's like, dude, you're about to die. Be humble for once. Like, no, I'm gonna be a dick to my grave. I'm like, bro,
yeah,
what is wrong with you?
I'm trying to remember.
And then Luna is probably part of his family.
Now,
she looks just like him.
Another thing I don't want to do is I don't want to have to watch this kid grow up. Like after episode 4, give me a time skip. I don't need to see this kid.
I feel like we're gonna get that. I think the lady.
I think it's going to be like a. I think it's going to be like kind of like with Dragon Ball Z, where kind of like Goku hits like a growth spurt, or like Gohan does.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need to see them cleaning her every episode.
Yeah.
I don't think that's. I don't think
crazy.
That's gonna happen.
Look, I like how we just guess the races. What should be something crazy? Like they make up their own 5. Some out of the blue.
The king actually does look like an elf. Now I'm thinking out of like his ears are very elfy.
Leave it to Aries to point out an elf. leave it to Aries. Speaking of racist.
Listen, I didn't say that he looked the same. I just said that he looks like an elf.
That's Sophie right there. That's King Sophie.
Anyway, but yeah, do you want to catch up and review the next 3 episodes next week?
We can. I feel like by episode will be 4 by the time we record.
Yeah.
No, we already 4 episodes in. It would be episode 5 next week.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. That would be 4 episodes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. By then, I'll give you my definitive. Do I want to continue watching?
Okay. Second anime, Tougen ANKI.
Hey. He got that motherfucking thing on him.
He got that thing going on.
Let's talk. Peep game.
Right.
I noticed this. I didn't notice this the last episode. I was looking at their horns specifically.
Okay. What about them?
The pink-haired John.
Right.
Those are lamb horns. They have the swirl and everything. Right.
Yeah.
The dude that's like real shy, like, oh, we're gonna fail. Not on his team, but on the other one.
Yeah.
He has. Those aren't. They're horns technically, but they're antenna. Like they're bugs.
Yeah. They're like this, and then the
down like for
the girls
so
is like this.
Like, this is actually kind of. Oh, even the main characters ones, they're like they look like
they're devils.
Bug antenna.
No, Ichigi's look like devil horns to me.
No, but they're on. Maybe it's just because they're in the front of his head.
Yeah. But the blonde hair girl that's on Shy Guy's team, hers go like this. I can share.
I think I have them all pulled up. I was putting up a group.
Oh, well.
Oh, you're cool. Yeah, I'll look at yours. Yeah, hers are cool. His are definitely those are bugs. He's a bug.
Yeah, those were caterpillars. Then
I think hers and the MCs look like they're horns, but they also are similar to like how moth and like butterfly antenna look.
And then his
they have kind of like thick and
he never shows his. His are never out.
Yeah,
they're out episode
1.
Yeah,
his are kind of like just devil horns to me.
They are, but they're also in the front, so it kind of look like the butterfly antenna that come here.
Okay, I can see that. But what about them? Did you have something to point out, or did just?
Oh no, I was just looking. I was like, because at first when I wasn't really paying attention, so I was like, they all popped their horns up. I was like, oh, they're all the same horn. And then I was looking at the details, like, no, they're actually personality and all that fits each horn.
Okay, about her.
Oh, that's how I was about to say. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I was about to say? They gave her pink hair and then made her Sakura, but instead of it being her mental, it's just her blood.
So my thing about her was, okay, when she first popped up, I liked her. I was like, oh, she's cool. Great love interest for the MC. Then she got annoying. She got really annoying. Because then she's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so depressed. I deserve to die. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that I'm talking to you. Oh, I'm so, like, okay, shut up. I get it. All right. Stop talking, please. But then
she peep game though. You know why I would have said that's annoying for one reason only. Is the way their powers work. We learned from the instructor is y'all got to keep y'all mental intact however you can.
Right. So then we get to this part here where I was like, oh, she turns into
Sakura.
Oh, Sakura's little inner like demon thingy.
This is literally Sakura in her inner one.
This caught me so off guard.
Also, why I didn't realize, bro, they gave that thing calf muscles.
It's buff.
Also, my question is only and her character only. I get it, they did it just so that it's her, like still a representation of her.
The hair.
That hair is not made out of blood, buddy. It's pink.
It's translucent. It's there. It's just
you know what that looks like?
What?
That looks like a Titan from Attack on Titan. Yeah, Loki does.
It actually does.
It is.
It actually does. It kind of looks like if Annie had longer hair. Not Annie.
No, it looks
the Smiling Titan, the one that killed his mom.
Yeah, the smiling Titan with the female Titan's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like what it does. Yeah,
But what got me though is he was about to expel our boy post haste, blow him up because he was going berserk, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's not berserk, technically, but she can't control this thing.
So I think when he meant berserk, I think he meant anything like this. I think he just meant at any point where you can't control your powers and you're going to pass out is when I'm gonna step in and
I'm gonna
just
say because she can't control this thing, bro.
because he was gonna step in. The teacher, he was gonna step in at this point. He was like,
Yeah, he's gonna step into this until that boy said, "I got that thing on me real quick."
So
I'm mad because I ain't gonna lie. I thought the purpose of the episode before this, when he fought the teacher, was him learning. Okay, I can control blood. This is how to do it.
mm-hmm.
Then this episode came out and he was like, oh, I can't do it no more.
I also thought last episode was okay. I can just do it if I force it, but then he's like, the teacher's like, oh, you can't just do that. You have to know what you're doing. And I like the fact that he put the pieces together. Like, okay, this guy made saws and chainsaws. Teacher made umbrellas. She's making a clone. It has to be something that I know. I like guns. Let's just make a gun.
Chill, he didn't make a gun.
What you call it?
He made a RPG.
Oh yeah, we did get the principal.
I ain't gonna lie. Go to the side profile again.
He's black.
Locks. Those are locks.
He's black.
I seen that and
He's
I was
black.
like, oh.
No, look, you can like kind of see it through this lock right here. That's skin.
Yeah, I didn't want to judge that because that could also be shadow.
No, that's skin. That's brown. He's black.
Yeah, but he has locks, so
Black
I
principal.
figured
Black principal confirmed. But yeah,
probably.
I did like that. Where is it? Where is ya? She was going through it right
that
here.
part right there, where she's on the because.
Can you screenshot this? Put this in the thumbnail.
Give me that. But no, it was this part right here, and then so basically she's bleeding out. Guy goes, yeah, Onis have a lot more blood than everybody else, but this is still there should not be this much blood inside.
This
somebody.
OD.
Right? Bam, she's tweaking. Oh, I can't protect whatever. She's on the ground. Our MC looks at her, and you know that first thing he said, I'm gonna protect you. So he's going to try to help her.
Mm-hmm.
Monster covers her. I was like, yo, did her own thing just turn on her for a second? I really thought it was about to be like, and like just crush her. And I was like, oh wait, no, it's locked in. She can't control it,
but it
only
protects her.
That seem as a threat.
Okay, so my question is, for her like actual power, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think that she's going to excel in like hand-to-hand combat and like use that thing as like a smaller, like a shadow clone, like just like make a clone of blood and then fight with it, or do you think it's just going to be this giant ball of blood all the time?
I think her thing is going to be it's not a shadow. How do I put it?
If I may say, this might be similar to how Tokoyami uses Dark Shadow.
Okay.
Which is my hero.
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be like that, but like Sasuke Retrieval arc. Girl with the flutes.
Girl with the flutes.
So we had the spider dude. We had the big strong one that fought Choji, and then we had the redhead girl who controlled the monsters with the flute.
Okay.
I feel like she's gonna fight like her, where she's gonna find a way to keep her distance and fight from long range,
and just throw it.
And let that thing start fighting up close. But I feel like she's also gonna have to, because remember we're fighting human-sized people, so
it has to shrink.
She might be able to shrink it, or maybe she can make multiple smaller ones.
So like all the blood that is using now, you think that could go into multiple different smaller versions? I'm
thinking like finding them inside, so maybe because remember we're fighting human-sized things, so I'm thinking inside combat this isn't gonna work. She could probably use that same amount of blood and just divide it into smaller clones. Well, not clones, but like smaller golems.
Okay, I think that's where I was like getting at it. I thought she was just gonna like.
I feel like that's the only option. Besides that, it could be like how armor works, or like you just throw it on a suit.
So like I literally was just about to say I was either gonna be a clone and she like learns to fight with it and just always have a partner, or she just wears the blood like armor. But the only thing about the armor is that I think it would have to act like Venom. Like it would have to act like a symbiote.
It
So,
would no,
like,
it definitely would. It
or
would be symbiote.
or you know what
Or
it is?
Garasan.
Garasan.
Yeah.
Garasan. Like she
Where
could
it's
like
about to get like yeah.
So basically, she would be female Carnage.
yeah.
Carnage,
Shoot.
but with more control.
I would just say Venom. I wouldn't say Carnage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I would say Carnage because Carnage is also red.
Yeah, I get the Carnage because it's blood mix. It's a blood symbiote mix, but with way more control because Carnage host is crazy and Carnage is crazy, and they don't always get along. But all they know is somebody's gonna die when they're out.
Yeah. I would say more like Garasan, like if she does make it into like a suit of some sort, because it seems like the thing that we know the thing wants to protect her. So I think
Yeah, no matter what.
I think if she like wears it, it'll be like, okay, something coming from this way, and it'll automatically block for her while she's
Also-
fighting.
This whole situation that's happening right now is her damn fault.
Well, not really.
Not her fault, but like it's all their faults because one, why are you just wandering through? Two,
It's-
if I kill you, I take an extra ball through the biggest saw of his life at, bro.
I think
And then
it's
Shorty looked.
Mass Buddy's fault the most. I'm not gonna lie.
Like he's tweaking.
I think. Do you like his kit? The fact that he does sauce.
The saws is cool. I don't like how his skin is stitched and he just pulls it back.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie, because it makes it way easier. Like if you really think
It
about
makes
it.
it easier. I didn't like the animation was. I hit the little.
That boy hit the.
You gotta realize how loose it is, bro. Cause he popped one of them off and just peeled the rest back. I was like,
Now my question is,
his mouth though, he got to keep that mask on.
okay. My thing is right. For the stitches, are those actual stitches he put in, or is it just like they're cuts and he's just using his blood at all times to keep them stitched?
So I think they're cuts that he made previous that have healed. So like the skin is just easier to pull.
That's,
Cause remember when he pulls if they were stitches, then you would have seen them pop out from the blood saws, or even when he pulled, they would have pulled smoothly.
let's see. That's the gun. I wanted to see him. This part. Yeah. So like, I was thinking that it was like blood.
His fingers just go in though, like.
You know, screenshot this with thumbnail too.
Everybody else, it's like I have a blade, cut myself. Oh, bite. He just
Put this in a thumbnail too, by the way.
you're giving me a lot of work to do.
Am I really?
Yeah, cause now you gotta name it after Tougen ANKI.
Well, you needed to animate anything anyway.
Shut up, boy. Let's go.
Anyway, let me not.
Like, ooh, look
How easy it is. And then this. He gets a gun. Which is cool. He didn't have to make that. He could have made a pistol.
No, that he said what he said. These 223s shoot through elephants. I need the big boy.
Bro did not have to make. I don't even know what this is. This isn't even
It's
like.
an assault rifle with a rocket launcher attachment and a scope. He
And a
combined
scope.
every gun. He combined every gun he knew anything about.
With an extender.
He said, he a YN, bro. He said, wow.
Boy. He don't even know what he made, bro. No way.
Yeah, this is not a real gun, bro. There's nothing like this.
Anyway.
Wait, don't close it. Go back. Go to dub, cause I need you to be able to hear this. This part might not even make it to the YouTube, but I sent you the time frame for this one. I need you to go to 3:53 in dubbed.
3:53. 3 minutes and 53 seconds.
3 minutes and 53 seconds.
I'll do this.
Like, yeah.
Hold up! Ain't no way that I can team up with this masked weirdo!
Then you'll be expelled.
Man, this some bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
That right there.
Yeah, no. I also had that. I had that in my notes.
This is great dub.
That's
This
great
is
dub.
example of
No, that's great dub. That is exact. If I was in his shoes, that is the exact
Actually,
thing I would say.
I'm putting that in the thumbnail as well.
If I was in his shoes, I would be. There you go. I would say the exact same thing. Like, man,
But it's the way he said it. You know, it didn't feel like someone acting at the line.
It sounded like that don't even sound right, bro. Yeah.
So that's why that was great, dub. There was another one. I don't know if was it this one or it was another show that we were watching. I had the timestamp written down.
It was Gotcha Kuda.
Oh, I sent it. Yeah. But overall, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this is giving me a stronger case. I feel like this is gonna be Deadman's Wonderland, Blue Exorcist, but I'm feeling this is gonna end up better than Blue Exorcist. I feel like Blue Exorcist only went bad because they overstayed their welcome. They could have packed the story up in a timely manner.
Okay.
So I feel like this one is going on a good pace. I feel like it was introduction to problem, introduction to team. I mean, introduction to problem, introduction to powers, introduction to team, training, and then we're gonna start getting to the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Also, this bootleg Kakashi, those aren't bells, those are balls, and this is not gonna teach them teamwork.
Do you like the teacher?
He's a little odd to me.
I like the teacher. He gives me.
He's a little odd to me.
He just be vibing. I rock with him.
Different when he's not.
No, he always be vibing. And he kind of cool. I don't know what the stripes on his face are though.
He's Death the Kid, bro.
Loki, are you rewatching Soul Eater right now? You've made a lot of Soul Eater references within the last week.
Soul Eater is just one of my top animes of all time. My profile and everything used to be Black Star.
Anyway, that is actually true. Next up, unless you got something else to add for this.
No, I'm done. I'm done with this. It's just I gave this episode a solid 9 scale.
I think about an 8.
I'm good. I think 8 and 8.5.
I give it 8.
I think it's
another 8.5 Nami on the same area. I was rocking with it. Ain't gonna lie.
What is exactly next? Is Sakamoto, right?
No, Don.
It's Don. Yeah, Don. This episode was funny. I'll say that much.
Yes.
Yeah, Momo doing as much as she could, and then the end of the episode had me cracked up with Turbo Granny and Okarum being kind of like cocooned
in the fetal position.
Am I okay? I have a question, right?
What?
Yeah.
We all knew that they weren't gonna die, but last episode when basically Okarum went to go save Turbo Granny and fell in.
Yeah.
I was like, she's lucky. In my head, I was like, this happened for a reason. I didn't think it was saving you from lava, lucky.
Oh yeah.
But I was like,
that is the reason that happened.
When we pulled the worm out, like this part was gonna stick to the worm. But no, it just stayed there.
Also, you both were wrong, and I was right last week when I said the worm was keeping the volcano from rupturing. Y'all said it was like a geyser or some stupid shit like that. And I was like, no, I thought...
I didn't know if the earthquake caused the volcano or the worm caused the earthquake.
And I said it was the worm, and it was the worm.
Actually, it wasn't.
It was the worm.
It was the geyser. And Momo's whole point is, I need to fix this to show y'all that it wasn't the worm that's causing the volcano.
No. The point was that they thought they needed to keep feeding people to the worm so the volcano wouldn't erupt, which was true. But it was only true because the worm was blocking the geyser. But because the worm died and came upside, the geyser then erupted, making the volcano. So it was because of the worm.
By the way, I mentioned this, I think, last week. I was talking about if Seiko actually left the district. She actually did.
Yeah. And you were right. And she got hands.
What'd she do?
I was not expecting the crab alien, though.
I wasn't expecting either of them. I wasn't expecting Taru or...
I gotta see, is she might not be able to go to certain districts because the god she has doesn't reside over it. But maybe this one do because she has an apprentice in this one, too. So
maybe it's because of the temple that's there.
Yeah, I'm guessing that the temple he's running.
I think the alien ship might just circumvent any kind of limitation that she has for when it comes to location.
The alien?
She can leave. She doesn't have powers, so she hasn't used any of her psychic abilities yet. She's just been punching stuff.
Yeah.
But so we don't know. She might not have her powers out here. But can we just say that she needs to train all of them because her disciple had them paws.
She had them paws.
Yes, I know she got, but if she can train her, bro came in. He said, "Oh, I can handle these guys." And remember, they were physically,
She
they were
needs to train
physically
Momo.
rocking us before when we was in the house.
That's true.
He walked in.
Yeah,
He said,
she needs to train Momo especially. Like, yeah, Gigi, Ira, and Okarun are going to need training, but at least they have
Powers. Actual powers.
heightened forms. Momo is going to need a lot of training.
Momo needs physical training, and she needs to use her psychic powers to make boxing gloves over her
No,
hand.
she needs mental training more than anything because that would enhance her physical abilities. She needs psychological training.
What you mean? Because I think for her mental training, I think she would have to like train in tandem with physical. Because I don't like. I think it would be like it would get to a point where her psychic powers are too strong for her body.
Her body to handle.
So then it would start breaking
that's
down.
fair. She has to train both, but I would say, she has. I would say if she has to train one more than the other, she has to train her mind more.
Right
Than
now,
her
I think
body.
she needs to train her, not train her body like get buff, but she needs to train her like she needs to work on like I need to know how to fight. Because right now
Yeah,
she just be throwing stuff.
She needs to condition herself to know. Okay, this is how I defend myself. Like, do some sort of like basic like martial art training.
I think
or something like
She's
that.
learned
I think
whatever
it
her
needs to
grandma
be-
taught, bro.
I think it needs to be like how Deku trains, because like it's like okay, if I output this much power, then I know that I'm gonna tire myself out. So let's build up.
So Seiko's just gonna be Gran Torino.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I'm thinking if let's say her mental stat is a 5 and her endurance stat is a 3, I feel like she would need to build her endurance stat up to a 5 before she continues to build her mental.
Not
know?
even a 5. I feel like it's always gonna be lower, so I feel like it's gonna be like built up to a 4. Mental is gonna go up, but I don't like. She's gonna need to train her mental abilities and all that. I just feel like she needs to learn a close combat style because she's
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want her to be like a damsel in distress. I don't want that kind
her
of
fighting
situation.
style right now is big hands, pick up, and throw things.
Yeah.
Like there are 3 main female fighters on the group right now. She's the weakest one. Like Seiko is the best one. Ira is in the middle. She's at the bottom. In my
I
personal
think she's
opinion,
gonna learn how. Like I said, she's gonna learn that combat, whatever. Because she has to run every time now. She's gonna learn the physical stuff from her grandma, and she's going to be able to like condense the psychic powers like around her hands and legs as like boxing gloves and shin guards and stuff.
I feel like as though she might need a stand for that. She might need like a spiritual ally, kind of like Gigi, Okarun, and Ira already have.
I think it'll be
Gigi has to train to control his power, which I think
There is no train. That thing is getting pulled out of him.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's also what I had in my notes. Taru locked up Gigi, right? What is the game plan for when we get home? Like, oh, you know what?
You gotta realize
when you get home, I'm about to say when you get home, Granny has the powers, so she'll probably. I think what she'll do is I don't think she's gonna.
She did to Okarun.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna.
Yeah, that room outside.
I don't think she's gonna pull Evil Eye out. I think she's gonna pull Gigi's mind to the forefront.
I'm saying I think they're gonna put Okarun in that. Well, not Gigi. They're gonna put Gigi in the room they had Okarun in outside with the seal. And then because it's gonna be a minute, that's a powerful spirit, whatever, and all that, and it's gonna be the same thing where hands, hold the spirit down until we gonna have to figure out which.
Yeah, but Seiko's definitely strong enough to do that.
But we don't know. We don't know what kind of psychic powers Seiko has in the district, though. That's why she had Momo do it.
No, but I'm saying if she was able to do it with Turbo Granny, she should be able to do it with Evil Eye.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like she used a seal for Turbo Granny, and she was like, "This is strong enough." She has something stronger for.
Yeah, because Evil Eye probably is
the
strongest spirit so far.
Yeah, especially because we know what it is as well, so she can be like, Evil Eye requires this. Ayo, OG, what do I need?
How do you?
Also, Iris is the only one that isn't inherently like malevolent because Turbo Granny wasn't necessarily good, but Evil Eye's completely evil. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna have to
It's,
tame
it would
that
suck
motherfucker.
is it's only evil because them fuck ass the ones that are humans but don't look humans. What's their name? What's the family's name?
The Ito.
Yeah, them gremlins.
Do
They ain't
y'all
gonna lie.
like? Hold on, wait. Do y'all like the way that Turbo Granny's luck power is?
Yeah, it's not overpowered. I feel like it's a good use of it.
Do you think that it's better or worse than Lucky? Not better or worse, but like, do you like it more or less than Lucky Science?
I like it more than Lucky Science for this story because I feel like people like
It's more balanced.
yeah, it's more balanced than Lucky Science would make everything go their way just because she's there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I don't
that's what I'm saying,
like that.
Lucky Science has what you call it from Black Clover. She has the red string.
Oh, okay.
While
The-
this is
the
active,
fate-
nothing
the
can
fate-
go wrong for the people that I care about.
But
Like,
but at
I
the
don't-
same
I don't
token,
mind-
for the same token, with Turbo Granny, the only thing I like more is that it's like you don't know what's being done that makes you lucky. Like when they got pulled into the slime or into the stomach or whatever.
She was, you dumb.
Yeah, I was like,
She don't
okay,
even know
they're
what's making it lucky or not. Like she doesn't control it.
yeah, I was like, I don't know how they're gonna get out, but I know they're not gonna die. So then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, it's the lava, yada yada. It was just so happened I found Turbo Granny, and then it so happened that we got stuck together, and so happened that this protected us from the lava. The lava.
It's fucking convenient. It's fucking convenience. It's plot armor.
Yeah, it's literally
That's
just
basically-
all convenience. As to where Lucky Science is like, okay, I have this amount of trust. I need y'all to believe that this is gonna work out.
Not even. I have this amount of trust. I need this to happen. So to a good degree, my trust is gonna
Make
kinda
it
work
happen.
towards happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind powers in anime so long as they have drawbacks. Like if a power has no drawbacks, it loses interest in me unless the character itself has some kind of limiting factor to it. Because it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
like,
so-
like the fact that Shawty from Black Clover drank too much and she can't.
My thing
She's
about
sitting
Lucky,
Works.
my thing about Lucky Science is that when she pulls luck from somewhere, it'll take luck from something else. That's what I like.
well, yeah, you have to pull from somewhere. You
Yeah,
can't just
well,
create
yeah.
out of nothing.
Yeah, so I like the fact that they touched on that. Like, oh,
But let's say people, and the thing is, people don't realize because they was using for their benefit. But whoever she's fighting, you're unlucky. Like
you're just
I'm
unlucky.
taking your luck from the like. If it's targeted, you're unlucky.
Yeah,
Anybody who's a Lucky Cyan fan, anybody who's been to a Lucky Cyan concert within the last week, you're banned from casinos.
fair. Yeah, no, you can't do anything. Like, imagine going to a Lucky Science concert and then I wonder how that would work for like casinos, because like now you have to be like, I have to
She
check
can
your.
never tour in Vegas.
I have to.
I don't necessarily. Yeah, I don't necessarily like that because it kind of like breaks causality.
I like
that's-
it.
That's not.
I'll-
That's
I'll-
not balanced. That's
I
just-
like it for that reason though, because the reason she can do that is because of her trust value. But the way that it is, it's like if your trust falls, you are no longer like that anymore at all. And then it's
You also
the
gotta realize where she's ranked.
yeah, I was about to say then it's the fact that she's not even top ranked. So like there are still possibilities of her losing.
Queen
so like
has rules. X has reality.
yeah,
Her luck
like,
can only carry her so far.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Like I'll
that's,
shoot an arrow.
if she fights the current X, like the reality warping X, no amount of luck is gonna help her hit him. You know what
She
I'm
can't
saying?
even fight. What you call it? She can't fight Lolly.
She didn't try.
I'm saying she can't.
Why
Lolly
couldn't she?
suit.
Lolly suit don't repel. It repels fear.
It's both alike.
How did she? I didn't see her
Remember,
repel test.
DJ, whatever his name, tried to use his ability. It wasn't working on Lolly.
Oh
because of
yeah,
his-
yeah. DJ Shindig.
Shindig.
Yeah. But what you call it? I like how it works. Is Lucky Cyan? Yes, she's lucky, but doesn't make her overpowered. Okay,
Right.
I have this bow. I'm gonna shoot my arrows at you. They're gonna hit because of the luck. If they don't do damage because you're that strong, what
Fair
am I
enough.
gonna do?
Yeah.
Why? Then how is she any different from Baccarat?
Who?
She's one from one of the One Piece movies. She's all about luck, and it's like I don't necessarily like luck-based powers because it's like you're messing with chance and probability, and not a lot of people like to include like math in like a
So
power system unless it's like a numerical value, kind of like the Scouters from Dragon Ball.
wait. So did you watch OG Teen Titans?
Yes.
Do you not like Jinx?
I forgot exactly what she did. Can you give me a
He's
refresher?
the opposite
Jinx,
of lucky side.
Jinx is bad luck. Like all of her powers are just bad luck. She's the she wore purple. She's super white, pink hair.
Yeah, she'll touch. Let's say she'll touch a pipe. It's gonna burst.
Yeah,
Okay, but she's a villain, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That works for her.
But no, I'm
Because it's
saying,
like
but she's still there's still a luck based power.
Luck-based power.
No, I understand, but it's like for a villain, for something to like destroy makes more sense. But like for a hero, that's kind of like villainous, wouldn't you say? Like to take someone else's, like it's almost like anti-heroic.
The reason I say no is Cyan in general. The luck that she's usually taking is, it's not like, oh, I'm fighting. Let's say I'm fighting Ares. Ares is now unlucky. Ares is the villain. Ares is unlucky because he's fighting me, and I'm gonna take the luck from these arrows are gonna hit you. Oh, you're gonna step over here. You're gonna slip because I'm lucky and I need you. I need this to make contact. So I feel like as long as she's like targeting, or not even targeting, but like we're going against somebody that's villainous, it's not really affecting the general public. There are cases like that.
To me, there are only
Bro said,
there are only going to be so many characters that she can deal with it like that. Because it's like the only for surefire way for you to not for you to beat her is basically you can't have any luck.
So that's not, but that's not true. That's not even true either, though, because like I said, you have people like Queen with rules. She could be like, you can't move within this space. Her luck's not going to say that even if a truck came out of nowhere and hit Queen, that rule is still in place there. You still can't move. Or X, and all we know that he can reality warp. So, and let's say if X makes it to where the floor is lava, her luck might give her the one shred of place that she can stand on. But then,
I said even things like Ghostblade, yeah, you're gonna get lucky, but the power difference is so immense that
yeah, like even Ghostblade, if you're fighting Ghostblade, you'll probably get lucky enough to where he doesn't hit a vital organ instantly, but that can only carry you so far. You know what I'm saying? Like
your arrows might hit him, but who say that's gonna do OD damage to?
Yeah, so I like the way they do hers because it's not overpowered. Like there are cases where she might just lose. Like if she go against DJ Shindig, she could lose to DJ Shindig and just be a zombie. No, Sakamoto's next, and then Kaiju. Superhero's last, actually. But yeah, we can get back to. Did anybody have anything else for Tougen? I mean, not Tougen.
No, we can go for Sakamoto.
Sakamoto was cool this week, and
Yeah,
actually,
I just
Shout out
think
to
that
Granny.
I didn't know. Okay, so I forgot that this isn't season 2 of Sakamoto Days. This is season 1, core 2. So when I went on Netflix, and I didn't see season 2, I just scrolled to the very bottom and pressed the one that was available. So I didn't watch episode 1 of season 1, core 2. I watched episode 2 of season 1, core 2. I watched the latest episode, not the first one.
Okay, but you need to watch the previous one later then, because it goes into what we're going to discuss, because I came prepared like to say both episodes, because it's like I think there are like 3 episodes out.
It's 2
or 2 so far. No, it's 3. I'm pretty sure there's 3.
It was only 2 on Netflix for me.
Okay, maybe on Netflix it didn't came out yet, but I watched 3.
Sakamoto is 3.
On your app? I'm not your app. Your site.
Yep.
Because on Netflix it's only 2. Or at least it was only 2 hours at work today. Let me see. It might have updated.
So, you watched the episode where they
Please
did
come
what?
back. Please come back, Mr. Sakamoto. You're waiting.
You said
Please
what?
come back, Mr. Sakamoto.
Watch the episode where they did what?
I watched the episode where Shin and
Lou.
Shin and Lou fought, bro, and Shin,
Yeah.
and Shin was like, and Shin was like, oh, you blocking out your thoughts only made me better, and then start piecing them up, and then Lou came in and she was drunk, but she wasn't like a crybaby drunk. She was mopping.
Yeah, mafia drunk.
Yeah, so you're an episode behind.
No, they say episode 14 comes out tomorrow.
I haven't watched up to episode 15. 16 is tomorrow.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at.
No, I know what you're looking at, and I might as well just take over.
Yeah, because I thought 12 was where it stopped last year.
Yeah, I'm 3 episodes in.
There's 3 in this season so far.
Yeah.
You watched this
episode 13 most likely. Yeah, he watched episode 13 because
13.
Yeah, 14 and 15 are already out.
Yeah, we're here.
That's not okay. That's where you are right now.
This is the episode. Like, I watched this whole episode.
Yeah, I didn't see this episode. No, that's last year. I remember this.
No, this is not.
14 and 15, like last 2 weeks, and
this is this year because he's fighting. These are the criminals. That's one of the criminals.
Yeah, the saw, dump, minimalist, and apart.
I don't watch it on I don't watch it on the site. I just watch it on Netflix because it's out on Netflix.
No, but it comes out on Monday.
Netflix should have been
on what though? You're saying it comes out. What did you watch it on?
This is on Anime Kai.
Not you. Huh?
Oh, I watch on alleged sites. But
that's the reason.
Yeah, but I'm caught up with it.
I only watched the one that was available to me.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but that Netflix is so dumb because even when I go to my other site, it says it has the Netflix like intro to it because it's technically a Netflix anime.
Mm.
So that's. Well, I was about to just open my Netflix, but let me not.
Yeah, so this is the only one that I see.
So should we go into Sakamoto Days like just that episode and just let
Not gonna lie, I'd rather skip it and then him watch all of them.
Yeah, we'll just skip it then.
Okay, so we'll just go for Kaiju then.
Yeah, I guess Netflix just tweaked out then for me.
Yeah, if you want, we could wait. I was gonna say I might have time after this, just stream it to our Discord.
I'll just watch it. It's cool.
Nice, okay, bro. You can watch me.
Okay, so we go to Kaiju because this episode was interesting.
For Kaiju?
I hate this episode with a passion. I give it a 2 out of 10.
Why?
Nah, I'm joking. I just hope that doesn't the false transformation, like when it kept breaking, I hope that doesn't persist for too much longer. I was looking forward to him. I was looking so forward to him hitting the.
Okay, so
it's probably some sort of like mental block.
It definitely is. He bugged out, or he might have overloaded himself. Like they said that using the kaiju weapons takes a toll on lifespan. So who knows with a full transformation?
I don't think it's that because he is a kaiju, so I don't think it's.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Let's say a full transformation. Remember, he's what they consider a human that can turn into a kaiju. Mm. The others are considered kaiju that can
turn into humans. Yeah.
So it's specifically number 9.
Yeah.
So I not before, but like when it was airing before, I told you I was like, I think that he's going to only do partial shifts, but he actually is only going to have to do full body transformations to get the hang of like not losing control.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't know how to do a partial shift while still having like full output yet.
Yeah.
So he has to kind of.
I don't necessarily think that that's the case because we saw him do like partial shifts in like season 1, but he didn't have this kind of like mental block. I think that something is inhibiting him. Like if I fuck up, if I go out of control, I can
Kill my
kill
friend.
someone that I care about, and I'm gonna be put down. So I think it's kind of like a mental strain. That's like it's like kind of like impeding him from doing what he has to. So I'm thinking, okay, he needs to train in his kaiju form. He cannot perform under pressure. His colleagues need to start speaking to him via his name. They cannot keep calling him like kaiju number 8 because that's not gonna help his self-esteem.
That's
He's
cool.
Kafka. He's Kafka Hibino. He's not
Nah,
kaiju number 8.
you're number
He
8, buddy.
himself. No, he that's his designation, but that's not his name.
To me, it
Okay.
is. Come here, number 8.
Okay, so I see what you're saying. That he. Okay, this is what I'm saying. I think. Yes, I think there's a mental block for his full output, but I think that his partial shift, I think, is because he's not fully transformed, that he doesn't have full output. And yes, in season 1, we did see him use partial shift to like go through the training or whatever, and even in field we saw his like legs or
Even
whatever
before
shift.
that, like he lifted a car
Yeah,
in
but
the parking.
who's to
parking
say
lot.
that what we saw his partial shift do before is strong enough to
Break down these kaiju.
break down the newest kaijus? Because remember, he had to full body shift to break the meteor, so we know that full body shift is giving him full power and full access to everything
Yeah,
that he has.
but that's because
I feel like
that
this
was
is also just
partially
a burnout.
that was partially because that was part of like kaiju number 10's like influence, and kaiju number 10 had a fortitude of 9.
But still,
Yeah,
but still though, if he could bring out the full power in his partial shift, he wouldn't have had to transform all the way to begin
No,
with.
Yeah,
even if he couldn't bring out the full power, like they literally say he's the most powerful kaiju in history. Even if he's operating at just a fraction of his full power, he should not have an issue disposing of these ant kaiju.
It
we're
would,
talking about the full shift for the meteor, though, right?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like in order to keep, and also it's not even just he should have a problem disposing of these ant kaiju. The one that we seen him go against that he wasn't able to destroy. Lo and behold, number 9 did pop out ammo.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to say some I wanted to
Which
say
is also a
something
good
about
touch.
this.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I said that's just also a good touch because number 9 is fungus based and ants have that the zombie fungus thing that literally takes
Yeah,
control.
the cordyceps.
Yeah. So I was like, that was a good touch, having number 9 pop out the head of the ant.
Yeah.
And also, there are two of them, right? Like
Yes.
they're kind of like two.
So we
two
don't know.
doppelgangers.
We don't know if there's 2 different number 9s or number 9 just split
No, this
himself.
is it's one number 9.
No, he's probably just
Well-
split it himself. We don't even know if it is actually number 9, like the actual one, or if it is just like just two expendable doppelgangers that he
But-
had. But it's like
Because remember, one of them said he's like, yeah, I have to. He's like, you're holding me up. I have to be over there to help. So, I don't know. I think it's the same guy. He just split into 2, and I think the
No,
real ones
that's
are with
fair.
8.
that no, the real one is probably the one with 8, or the one that is about to that's fighting Narumi right now.
No, yeah, the real one
Because
is
it's like-
definitely the one with 8,
Yeah.
only because I don't think he would take the risk to send like a weaker fraction of himself,
Yeah.
knowing that like I sense 8. Let me go send this cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Also, I do think that number 9 has been shown to be highly intelligent, and I think that he knows he can't beat number 8 in a head-on fight if number 8 is like at full power. So it's like it makes more sense for him to eliminate number 8 while he's in a
Having
weakened
heat.
state
Yeah.
or something of the sort. But I'm just gonna say this. I think I don't see Narumi struggling too much against his number 9, because again, if he's the captain of the first division, my personal opinion, if he's a physical, if he's a physical fighter, he has to be like comparable to like Hoshina or something, like in terms of like power. In terms of like close quarters combat, and if he's comparable to Hoshina, then a doppelganger of number 9. I don't think.
Hoshina in close quarters combat. I think he surpassed Hoshina in power in general, like power output.
Yeah,
But close quarters combat, probably not.
I agree.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even if he's close to Hoshina's level, like if this was actually Kaiju number 9, I don't see Narumi winning. But if it is just doppelganger, yeah. And also, I don't see Kikoru losing to a doppelganger of number 9. I think she's gonna cook that doppelganger.
Okay, wait. I think personally, if even if it was number 9, I would say that Nanami can beat him, but I only say that because of his power output. Because, Hoshina, Vice Captain Hoshina said that he was playing around with number 8 too much. He should have just went for the kill. So that's implying he could have killed Kafka if he wasn't like playing around too much. And if
Kafka, was trying not to hurt him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but Kafka was not going all out against Hoshina.
Yeah, but
Like,
still. But
if you ask me, like Hoshina could have dealt with like Hoshina had some massive difficulty fighting with Kaiju number 10, and when he fought number 10, he even said number 10's armor is even tougher than number 8. So
Yeah.
number 10 is more durable than number 8. Like it was easier for him to cut number 8 than number 10. So it's like, and that's his specialty. Like that's
but it would be.
combat.
But 9 doesn't have that armor at all. It's just fungi. It's just flesh.
I understand. I don't think number 9 is as physically as strong as like 8 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like his regeneration is probably better, but the thing is, what sets 9 apart is his intelligence. Like
Yes.
he is not a physical fighter. He plays mind games. So it's like we have to take that into account, because it's like Kafka is basically going through stage fright right now, and so,
Or as I like to call it, kaiju dysfunction.
you can call it like that as well. I don't know what the issue is. I think that maybe after he settled from his rampage, maybe the kaiju went dormant. I'm not sure.
I think it's that he doesn't want to get out of control and possibly hurt any of his friends on the battlefield.
Yeah, but if he doesn't fight, people are gonna die.
But if he
Like,
does,
you know, like-
in his head, if he doesn't fight, people are gonna die. But at the back of his head, if I fight, people are gonna die.
I'm the most
Yeah.
powerful kaiju that they said they've ever recorded. If I lose control,
Everybody dies. But if I don't fight, some people die.
Yes, but he cares more about the lives of others than his own. I don't think the restraint that he has is necessarily from him to being put down.
Mm.
It's probably
it's not
more
being
so.
put down. Is that if he starts fighting, and he can't control it, then he's gonna be the reason that everybody dies.
So
'Cause
remember,
he'll be killing me.
remember when he fought Shinomiya's dad, right? When he fought Shinomiya's dad, that stuck with him because when he calmed down, all he remembered was, I almost killed Shinomiya's dad. If I lose control again, Shinomiya's out here. All of my friends are out here. The squads are out here. So yes, I might kill number 9. I will kill the rest of the core. I will kill my teammates that are out here.
Also, and also remember, Izao is one of the strongest members of the defense force.
So is Shinomiya.
I'm saying, he's thinking about that, and Izao is one of the few people that is strong enough to defend himself against a controlled number 8.
Right, but so was Shinomiya's dad. Director Shinomiya was stated to.
That's Izao. That's Izao.
But what?
So Izao Shinomiya, that's his name.
I know.
But what I'm saying is, if he could do that much damage against one of the strongest members of the defense force, he's worried about his comrades because inherently they're weaker than him. Even the strongest ones like Mina, Hoshina, Kikoro, even Narumi, they're all weaker than him.
Right.
If he goes out of control, he will kill them unknowingly. But it's like the only reason as to why he's being given a chance is because of his power. So he's pretty much signing a death warrant if he doesn't do anything.
But if he, okay, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that if he does not do anything, then his friends are gonna die, and that's gonna mess with him, and then he's gonna die. What we're saying is, yes, that's true, but in his head, he doesn't want to kill his friends. So it's like a double-edged sword. Like, yes, if I transform, I can. If I transform, I know for a fact I can kill number 9. But also, if I transform, there is a chance I go out of control and kill my friends. So it's like
it's catch 22.
It's a inner battle with himself, which is why he can't transform fully, only partial. Because if he does lose focus, and he kills his friends, that amount of depression will never be satiated. He's gonna like ask to be put down.
He's not gonna feel depression. He's gonna be killed on the spot, or probably once he's just.
It's not gonna be on the spot. It's gonna be a fight.
It's not gonna be on the spot. That's the thing. If he killed, let's say he kills his friends, he kills the other officers there. Nobody else is gonna be able to stop him until he calms down. And once he calms down and it settles in his head what he did.
They would sick the entire defense force just on him.
And he's mopping them. That's what I'm saying.
No. The entire defense force, all the captains? I don't think so.
So if he goes,
there's time it takes to get them there. So if he's berserk, first wave is
if he goes berserk and he kills the officers that are there with him, they're going to send in. They're gonna send in Mina. They're gonna send in the captain, the director.
Mina can snipe him from where,
and that's
she
not
is right now.
Right. And we know she only gets one shot before she's depleted. She's not killing him in that one shot. That's gonna have to take time to charge, all while he's killing other officers. By the way,
moving. Y'all acting like he does not have the speed.
I understand that, but I'm saying if the strongest members of the defense force gang up on him, I'm not saying they are all going to be able to do that at once because he's going to be on the move and he's going to be murking people. But I'm saying if one captain is giving him problems, because again, Izao was not completely overwhelmed until he went like fully berserk.
Right.
If he goes fully berserk and they have like at least 2 or 3 captains on him, he's died.
But you also got to remember, he only fought Shinamiya's dad, right? He only fought him because he was controlled and in control. And he forced him like past that point. So if he does a full body transformation,
fault.
Right.
That's his fault.
Right, but he's in his head. He's like, okay, if I do a full body transformation, and then this enemy forces me past that point again, I know that the director could not stop me. And if he can't stop me, I know the captain's not gonna stop me, no matter what. So I am going to kill my friends, and there's going to be nothing they can do to stop that. It's gonna be a Kira type situation where you're just on the inside of the mind, kind of just there.
Yeah, either he does that or he just kills himself. If he has a moment of lucidity, he just kills himself, like just impales himself or just removes his core or something.
I don't think the kaiju will let that happen.
I'm saying if he has even a moment of lucidity.
Yeah.
In that kind of. Because again, he would rather commit suicide than like basically be the end of the world. Because again, do I think he can destroy the entire world? No. Do I think he can destroy Japan? Absolutely. He absolutely can destroy the entire country. Not all at once, but he would have to go on a rampage. Like that would last like days to weeks. Like it was probably the same thing with all the numbered kaijus. Like from 1 to 7, they probably destroyed at least a city or 2 before they were killed.
I think, it's probably a city.
That, and you also got to think about when he's going berserk. Like right now, if he goes berserk, you have him as the bronze and number 9 as the brains going rampant at the same time.
Yeah.
So like,
And number 9 is gonna if number 8 goes on the rampage, number 9 is gonna retreat. He's not gonna want that smoke.
Number 9 is
he's not gonna retreat. He's going to stay on the opposite side. While 8 is rampaging and y'all are focused on him, I can confidently take out a lot of you on my way to my goal.
Number 9's goal is literally to get the kaiju that's inside number 8, inside the Kafka. He's literally just trying to absorb that so that way he can be that strong. That's
Also,
all.
by the way, speaking of that, the new opening and the new ending,
I didn't like
slap.
it. I really didn't like it. I like the other one better.
I like no opening one better, but opening 2 is not bad. And also for the ending, One Republic hit it out of the park again.
I didn't listen to the ending actually.
Yeah, the ending is really good. But I would say Kafka right now, he has to lock the fuck in. Because if he doesn't,
he has to lock it.
Yeah, he has to lock in because it's like before it was Izao forcing his hand, now it's Kaiju number 9 forcing his hand. And I don't think, and unlike Izao, who has at least some kind of restraint, number 9 is not gonna stop.
Another thing is, and I think this is where they're gonna pivot towards to, is Shinomiya just got there to like back him up. If
she's gonna get punched,
she gets hurt and he like loses control off of that, then it's not gonna be a problem.
Control. I think she's gonna get punched and he's gonna be sitting there like, oh, I'm useless. I can't help her. I can't help her. I can't help her.
He gonna have a realization.
I don't see her being a damsel in distress again.
Not a damsel in distress.
That already happened once.
I don't think she'll be a damsel. I don't think she's gonna be a damsel. I think she's gonna get hit really hard and sit flying.
Yeah, and you gotta realize Kaiju number 9, or even Kaiju number 10, they were problems for vice captain level threats, and she's just said in this episode, Hoshina moves faster, and Mina hits harder than me. I have to get up there.
Hoshina and Mina are way stronger than Kikoru is right now, but it's like, and I have said this before, Hoshina is on the same level as a captain. His output is just a slightly lesser than.
It's not even that his output is slightly lesser. It's that he doesn't have proficiency with guns. If he was proficient with guns over knives,
but that's basic. But that's basically what Narumi does. Narumi uses weapons. He doesn't use guns.
Narumi, his has a trigger. It's a gun.
No, it's not. It's basically an electric javelin. That's basically what it is. Yeah,
but I'm saying, his thing has the capability to shoot. It's a special made weapon for him. What you call it? Bro tried to pick up a gun, and his compatibility it was piss poor. He has no choice but to use.
I think
he doesn't have.
I think the difference is Nima is he can't use a gun. Narumi has the option of using a gun and chooses not to.
Yeah,
because Narumi only wants to use kaiju weapons because that'll make him the strongest. But if he were to pick up a gun like Mina's gun, he could use it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is very much like Hoshina, and Narumi is mainly a melee fighter. Like that, he's basically a physical fighter, whereas Mina is an energy-based fighter. She's a long-range fighter.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think Jordan was just trying to say that he has the option to use guns.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is his current weapon. Yes, he uses it in close range, but it has a trigger. It has a barrel. It can be used at distance. Not crazy like Mina, but it has the capability. It's not a knife as Hoshina's is, but it's not a gun. He has a dual threat weapon.
Yeah,
he's not restricted to just main combat. And he has the power output and the blast capacity to take out larger kaiju. It's not just.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's like I don't think he's as good with a gun as Mina, and he's not as good in a close combat as Hoshina. I think he's pretty much like the perfect middle ground between the two.
I would have to see the other captains to like actually make like statement about who's like who's a good all arounder, I would have to see.
Also, what I said before about the first division, like their average troopers are stronger, but it's like aside from the captain, it's
Okay.
Maybe like that.
there's yeah. I'm sorry about that. Aside from Narumi, like Chikoro, I think she's already stronger than anyone else in the division, and
Besides
it's
the
like
captains.
yeah, besides Narumi, in the first division, she's already stronger than in Kafka if you want to count him. But aside from those two, she's already the stronger one. She's already stronger than the platoon leaders. And in fact, Shinonome, which is the female platoon leader, she was already having banter with Shinomiya like they were equals.
I
And it's
don't
like
I
she's the
don't
new recruit.
I don't think that she's stronger, but I remember like when they were having the no banter, she was like, "Oh, you're arrogant. We're gonna get along." I don't think that was
Yeah, their
more.
personalities just match well.
Yeah, I don't think that was a
And
sign of like equal strength. I think that was a sign of okay, you know what
that
you're
and
doing out
plus, I
here.
believe she has what Kaiju number 3 as an axe now.
She was like, it was like, okay, I don't have to watch you. Like when she got sent out there, the captain was like, she's with you, watch her basically. And then when she took out the kaijus, he's like, oh, I don't have to watch you. You just like me. Let's go take out some kaijus. I don't think that was more. I think that was more
I
of a
don't think
friend
I
instead of an equal strength.
I yeah, I think that makes sense, but it's like friendly banter, and also I don't think that her weapon is based on Kaiju number 3. I think it just has 3 on the name because it was a third weapon made for like an officer of the first division. Because before her, only Mina and Hoshina had weapons. So I think she was the third strongest of the third division as the newest recruit. So she was given a weapon as well. Like Hoshina even said, like that's an exception. Like we usually do not do that. Only like the captains and the vice captains getting like you are an exception.
But I
So I don't
also
think.
I also think
Go ahead.
it's in part of her being the daughter of the director. Like I that had something to do with it.
I don't think that Kaiju number 8 has nepotism. Like I don't think it works like that, especially when Izao is that harsh on Kikoru. Now I'm not saying that he's a bad father. He's just very strict, and so I don't know
No. I'm
how
saying that it's because like she already is showing innate talent and strength that they are like, well, she is his daughter. Here's your weapon. Like we already can
also
see your potential. Give you this weapon, it'll make you stronger. It'll help you grow
also
faster.
based on what Izao said, it seems as though it wasn't just because of her father. It also seems as though her mother was also like
Yeah,
a top ranking officer. So maybe she gets it from like both parents, and that's why she's such a prodigy.
yeah, I can
So
see
it's
that.
like, yeah, it's probably that, but it's like I already think that Kikoru is one of the stronger members of like the first division.
I will.
Like
We haven't
aside
seen
from
too many.
Narumi, yeah, she's probably already stronger than the vice captain. Because I'm sorry, like I dig the vice captain of the first division's style.
Mm.
He's nowhere close to Hoshinai power. I'm sorry, like
But
they
neither
like
is she though.
no, no, I understand that, but I'm saying Hoshina. We have to understand that Hoshina is an exception
Hmm.
among vice captains. Like the vice captains from compared to the captains of like most divisions, like outside of the third division, there should be like a steep drop. Like the vice captain is probably only like half as strong as the captain or something like that.
Okay.
Like yeah, like Narumi's second in command is probably nowhere close to Narumi in strength.
I still say I will have to like see more of the first division before I make a statement because they like yeah they're surprised at her power, but it didn't seem like any of them were like overwhelmed by it. So I'll just have to wait and see from my personal opinion.
I'm just saying it seems to be like a very similar reaction to what they had, to what the third division had when witnessing like um, Kikuro's power.
Mm.
Like the like even the female platoon leader that goes under Mina and Hoshina, she had a very similar reaction to Shinonome. The female platoon leader.
Yeah.
So I just think that the divisions are relative to each other. Maybe the first division is just stronger on average because the average soldier is stronger.
Yeah.
But I think that the captains are all relative. Like I don't think Narumi can wash Mina in a fight. I don't think that that's the case, or she can walk.
No,
He
I
can
think I, th- I
dog
think
walk Hoshina. No,
I think I think Narumi can wash Nina because Nina she only gets the one shot.
no. I'm saying in terms of overall power output. I'm not talking about them.
I
Like
know,
Nina.
I'm like in overall power output. I think if it's overall power output, I would say Mina washes Narumi because all of her power goes into the one attack. That's where he has multiple attacks can be at more power. But like she'll have to focus all her power that she can into this one blast. As to where
Like if we do like a close combat, like I don't think Narumi can just dog walk Hoshina. I don't think that is happening because again, Hoshina is on the level of a captain.
I think Hoshina is stronger than Narumi. Like if they were to 1v1, I think Hoshina will win. The only reason Hoshina is vice anything is because he doesn't use
His
the gun.
relationship with is because of his relationship with Mina.
Yeah,
That's
like
it.
that's literally it. But he would be a captain. I think that if it came down to it, Hoshina is the best hand-to-hand combatant that they have and best knife wielder because that's all he knows. But I don't know.
He's probably the best. He's probably the best melee fighter in the defense force.
Yeah, I'll have to wait and see
Also,
to see who's the
just
best captain.
confirmation.
What?
The axe is made from a kaiju.
Yeah.
It just doesn't say specify the numbers. It could just be some regular kaiju that had stronger material than they had.
Yeah, because if it was a numbered kaiju, it probably would have been specified.
It would have also been
It
eating at
glows.
her.
I don't see any other weapon besides kaiju weapons that glow. That's the only reason I was confused.
No, the suits, the regular suits glow, and they're made from regular kaiju.
But the suits are standard. But I'm talking about the weapons. I haven't seen any weapons that glow besides the ones made from kaiju.
Yeah.
I think we will see later.
Do anybody else? Y'all have anything for this episode? The rest
Rate
of this episode?
out of 10.
Rate? I give it
Rate.
an 8.2.
What's a good 8?
It wasn't.
Yeah,
it would have been better if he didn't fail.
8.2?
Yeah, it would have been better if he didn't fail so many times.
8.5 or 9. But like, what's wrong with you?
Round down. Because it would be better if he didn't fail so many times at transforming.
Yeah, no, because once it stopped, he didn't even try to understand it. He was just, it's not working. Try again. It's not working. Try again.
Yeah,
Run.
I was over it.
Figure it out.
What you rate it, Scale?
Say anywhere from a 7 to an 8. It was good,
Yeah.
but it's a necessary struggle. Like I'm glad that they're just not tossing Kafka into the frame. Like there's no struggle to understand his power. Like no, this show has stakes, and it's like things have to go a certain way. But next episode, I want him to lock the fuck in, turn into Kaiju number 8, and give number 9 what for.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Same. I'm waiting on an actual fight. You got anything else, Jordan?
Not for kaiju.
The next up is DR.STONE.
This was a fun episode. The Kingdom of Science basically styling on Stanley. Like that shit was very fun.
I'm pretty sure Stanley gave them the location that they're heading to.
You mean Zeno gave him?
I mean Zeno.
Yeah,
No, give it to
Zeno.
Stanley. Yeah, I think the Morse code was the location,
Mm.
or it was something else that would help them get to it because they said trails and hints. He's not gonna just give them the stuff. We have 2 injuries, 2 bullets to both shoulders.
No. Tsukasa wore a vest.
No, but he
got
got hit in the same. He got hit in the same place that Hyoga did. Like they both got hit like their left arms.
I thought
like left shoulders.
I thought it bounced off of Tsukasa because it showed the scratch on the pelt. I know Hyoga got hit.
It went right through both of them.
I missed that part then. Let me see.
There's somebody who had a metal plate on their back that it looked like.
That was Hyoga. Because that's holding his like his mantle, but it's like that bullet.
Oh, Stanley did shoot. Stanley did shoot 3 bullets.
Yeah, she shot 2.
So one hit each
bullets.
of them in the shoulder, and one bounced off the.
No, I think he might have missed one. He got one on Tsukasa and one on Hyoga.
I know.
It showed an indent in the metal. I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whose metal was that? Because I see the 3 bullets.
Hyoga's, but I think he shot 3 bullets, so he probably ricocheted the first one, hit both of them in the arm after that.
So what the
you know what I think happened? I think he shot 3 bullets. 2 of them stopped on the metal plates, or at least were lessened. Maybe the 3rd one went through Tsukasa and then hit Hyoga.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or maybe the other way around. Like maybe it went through Hyoga and then hit Tsukasa.
Because
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the metal plate and only 2 things hit it. Only 2 bullets hit the metal plate. But
they are in a straight line too. So
yeah,
I think the third one just missed entirely.
No, they got hit.
No, Hyoga got shot.
Yeah, you can see the blood dripping down Hyoga's arm.
I know. I'm saying he shot 3 bullets. I'm saying only 2 hit. I think the first one. I think the third one just.
The third one probably went right through. The third one probably went right through Hyoga and then hit Tsukasa. That's what happened because they show Tsukasa first and then Hyoga, but Hyoga was closer to. Hyoga was on Ryusui's bike, like the same one that Zeno was in. So probably Hyoga got shot first. He probably got shot first.
I don't think it went through because they're not standing in front of each other, right?
Yes, Ryusui literally said, form single file line in front of Zeno, and Tsukasa even said Stanley is aiming for like headshots. So it's like he said. And so they were all in a straight line. So it's like if he pierced one of them, he could have gone through the other.
He shot more than 3 times.
He shot more than 3 times. We only saw 3 bullets.
He shot like 7 or
8. Only 2 went through. Only 2 went through because only 2 passed Zeno. That's what I was saying. I was like, he only shot 2. The third one just trailed off. He only shot the 2.
I thought they showed the plate of it going.
Yeah, Tsukasa got hit on his left, like I think his left shoulder.
Yeah, and they zoom in on Hyoga's plate. So 1 hit them in the shoulder, 1 hit Tsukasa in the shoulder, 1 hit Hyoga in the shoulder, 2 hit Hyoga in the metal plate and ricocheted off.
Yeah. I think it.
What'd you say? I wasn't listening.
I said 1 hit Hyoga in the shoulder, 1 hit Tsukasa in the shoulder, and the other 2 hit Hyoga's metal plate on his back or whatever. That stone, whatever play that is.
Either they ricochet or they just stopped like in the
it stopped. Yeah. I'm gonna say only 2 hit for sure because remember they only showed the 2 go past.
They literally said that he tried to take out their only 2 fighters.
Yeah.
No, they're 2 best fighters. Because Kohaku was number 3.
It said which means his best move is to take out our main forces. That's literally
they're true physically strongest. Yeah. Tsukasa and Hyoga. They're our true best. And so that is an issue because if Tsukasa and Hyoga have to fight later, they're probably not going to be at full strength. Or at least like they're probably not going to have full motion because their left sides are literally shot through. And so that already in and of itself, that's already a problem. At some point, they're gonna have to stop to treat their wounds because they can't just let them bleed out and
they're not gonna bleed out. Remember, Hyoga said, "Oh, it's just a flesh wound. Like it's not like serious."
But it's not fatal. But he's just toughening it out. Like they have to. at some point they have to stop to like clean the wound and prevent like infection.
Yeah,
So yeah, and then it just slows them down. And
But
then
I
even
think-
if they do get close, it's over because now your two best fighters that are also close range fighters can't really close range combat.
I think that'll be like a Oh well, I think that'll be like something they do when they just stop in general. Like I don't think they're gonna.
But they're gonna keep going. They're definitely not gonna pull over.
Yeah, they're not gonna. They're not gonna pull over to just.
No, because they're gonna have to stop at some point.
Yeah, I think when they get to where they need to be, is where they'll like address it.
I don't think that they can drive all the way there without any kind of stop. Like the distance is just too large.
If they stop on this island, Stanley's going to catch it.
No, they're not on an island. They're not catching up to.
They have no land
to
vehicle.
them on foot, and their plane is screwed.
Plane.
And their plane is screwed. Which, by the way, let's just talk about how Senku just is always like 10, 50 steps ahead. Like the dude.
Ain't gonna lie, bro. I had to tell people not to watch DR.STONE because of this.
Oh, the sugar in the gas tank.
Why are they giving? Yeah, I'm saying why are they giving these girls
Scientific
evidence that this work?
I actually have in my notes. Senku is moving like a jealous ex.
Yes, sugar in the tank is insane, and he didn't even do sugar because straight sugar will kill it.
Sugar water.
He did sugar water because it delays it.
But that's genius.
No, it's genius, but. Damn, bro! Did they break your heart, or are they trying to kill you? Pick one.
No, and also he does say, it doesn't act immediately. So if they did checkups or if they did previous flybys just to test it, they would not notice it.
No, I'm saying I get it. It's genius. It's just when I hear we put sugar in the tank, I was like, oh, okay.
Also, by the way, dripped out for no fucking reason.
That is not drip.
The red.
The red with the goggles.
The red was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Not drip.
Without any kind of reason for him to be.
I ain't gonna lie though. Again, that's drip.
He wearing the same thing he always wears.
No, it got shoulder pads now.
Also, by the way, speaking of Gen, I love the line that said Gen being devious and like, oh. Well, you know it's a decoy, or it could be a decoy, but you have to go after it, right? And that shot of Stanley's face, like that's movie quality right there. Menacing, absolute menace.
I feel like I don't know. I like DR.STONE, I really do. I just don't think it's like it's interesting as a binge. I don't like watching this week to week. Like there's some shows that's like. Okay, week to week, it builds anticipation. But with DR.STONE, I just feel like I would just rather be watching it straight through than rather waiting week to week. Like I like watching it week to week because like there's some episodes that end and I'm like, oh my god, how they gonna circumvent this? But like episodes like this episode and last episode, I'm like, okay, I kind of just want to watch it straight through and keep it pushing.
It's up to you. I'm the kind of person that loves watching DR.STONE either binging or weekly because I'm always invested because I always know Senku is going to pull some shit and it's not an ass pull.
Yeah.
It's literally like he's leaving nothing to chance. He's like, oh, I'm going to sabotage this ahead of time because I know that they're going to get the plane back. They destroyed Zeno's ship, which I had no personal connection with because I think that we are going to get the Perseus back, and that's our original ship. So now, what I think Zeno might have done is to tell them maybe like a shortcut that they can take to maybe reach the location, maybe set up an ambush where they're going, or he might be saying for them to go back to like the Panama Canal, and if it is still navigable, trying to traverse it this way so that they save time. Because they're not gonna they're not gonna catch up to bikes on foot. I don't care how superhuman Stanley is. He's not fucking
Yeah.
outpacing a bike.
He
He's not
kind
doing
of
that.
he kind of was
Basically,
catching up to the bikes on foot when he set up for the
nah,
run.
he remember when they first got there before they even took the bikes and started peeling off. Stanley wasn't with his main crew. He was going to that ledge from the beginning, so he had a head start. But what you call it? It's not even that they're gonna catch up to them on foot. It's we're going here, so I'm pretty sure he just either blinked coordinates or like the name of the location that Stanley would
Yeah.
know as a bookmark, because it's like there's no shortcut. Stanley
There-
doesn't know the layout of the land. He hasn't been here since the world grew over.
He's
So-
not going to turn around and go
He's-
all the way
he's
back to the
probably-
Panama Canal and walk
He's
around.
probably never been on South America in person.
Yes, I'm saying. So Stanley, he can't give them a shortcut or anything without the doctor. What's her name? Chelsea's help, and Chelsea already said she picked her side. Their adventure's more fun. But so he probably gave them the coordinates that they figured out by crossing everything, so that Stanley can just find a way there. And I believe that they said that engine's done. I don't know who else they have unless they take the engine out of their ship and try to repair the plane around it. I don't know if they brought their engineer. I don't remember seeing exactly who the crew is.
No, they're gonna have to use the carrier. They're gonna have to use the Perseus because they have no other way to traverse. Like they didn't bring their engineer. Brody's not with them, so it's not like they're going to be able to build vehicles on the fly unless they brought some kind of like land vehicle aboard the Perseus. There's no way that they're going to be able to
I don't
build
think they
something.
planned that far ahead because they thought they were going to catch them on water.
Yeah, they probably didn't plan that far ahead. They were just like Zeno, fucking overconfident. That probably
Yeah.
like.
I don't think Stanley or Zeno are being overconfident right now. I think
I don't think Zeno's overconfident. Zeno's more just like, at some point they're gonna catch up to us because either once you're done here, you have to keep moving. You're gonna have to hit water again at some point. And then before that, it wasn't overconfident. It's okay. We have a better ship. Statistically, we should be overlapping them.
It was also the fact that every couple islands or so, Senku and the team had to stop, like literally stop, haul over to get wood for fuel, and haul back while Stanley could literally just keep going forward. So it was like
I don't even think that they were stopping on islands. I think that they were stopping on Central America. Like every now and then they had to come ashore.
Yeah,
through the land bridge.
they would dock right next to it and grab wood from
grab wood. Yeah, from the
Yeah,
closest thing.
they had to stop by Central America,
But-
and it's like.
But the point
They
is
had to
that they
get
were
rubber
stopping
this
though.
episode.
I know, but I'm saying the point is for fuel they had to stop while Stanley never had to stop. They're over there, they're in this direction. We're just going to keep going until we pick up a signal. And then when they pick up
until they run out of fuel, because again, the charcoal gas that they have for their bikes is not gonna last all the way.
I know, I'm saying when they were on the boats, the reason Zeno and Stanley were saying we're going to catch up to them is because while Senku and his team had to keep stopping for fuel, Stanley didn't. So while you're stopping and getting wood, I'm still on main course to you. So you have to find a way to, and they found a way to speed up. But in their minds, it's you have to find a way to not only get fuel, but go faster than you were because while
Make
you
up for the
stopped
time that we're catching up.
and make up for the time that we're catching up
And
because
then
I
on
never
top of
stopped.
that, on this episode, they had to use the lab car as a decoy.
You're right.
Which
Hey,
was-
ain't gonna lie, when they cried about that, I was like, build another one with rubber wheels.
Bro, I was laughing my ass off for Taiju doing the Alabasta One Piece reference with the X on his arm. Like that shit had me die.
Yeah,
Like I was not expecting that.
this episode was cool. I, again, personally didn't really care because it's like nothing crazy happened. Like, yeah, Tsukasa and Hyoga got shot, but
I mean, I think the whole thing, the whole process about getting the sap from the tree, making the rubber, and then having the different forms of rubber, I think that was interesting. I also thought it was interesting that they bought themselves a few days with the decoy of the lab car. Also, by the way, Stanley ruthless. He said, "I think it's an unmanned decoy," but honestly, if he was
Nah, the
manned
way
or
it's
not,
moving is
he was
unmanned.
not.
Blow it up.
No, but even if it was manned, he was going to do the same thing.
He couldn't, because then it would have killed Zeno.
No, because he knew if it is a decoy, the Zeno would not be there. They would not be stupid enough to put
What if they were actually going like? What if they abandoned ship and there's like the Panama Canal is this way? We'll be able to get there. Send the ship that they, because you got to the way radar works is bigger objects you can also tell.
Mm-hmm.
So they probably knew it was a smaller vessel, which could have just been them like, okay, ditch the big ship. The small one is splitting in two. They're going this way.
Yeah.
That's an issue as well because they said they are not sure if the Panama Canal is closed or if it is still navigable. That risk of uncertainty kind of worries me because if they go back there, they cross the Panama Canal and they disembark somewhere in the Atlantic, Senku's group, like their whole lead that they have, their whole head start shrinks dramatically, and they have way less time. Now, granted, Stanley's group is not going to have an easy time traversing the Amazon either. Like the Senku's group still has to get past the Andes. They're not even in the mountain range yet.
I don't think that Stanley or Senku, I don't think either one of the groups are going to go back to the Panama Canal to try to get a head start on the other, because if Stanley went back right now, that is going so far out the way to give them so much more time that it just wouldn't make logically sense.
He's not going to take that risk.
Even if he goes back and it's open, you still had to go backwards from where they are to go all the way around to try to catch them. By the time you get there and get back, we're already setting up shop and going back the other way. So, and then
maybe not, because remember, mountains is going to be difficult even with motorcycles.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying by the time you come back from getting to the Panama Canal, we've already gotten what we needed. We've already found what we're looking for, and we're on our way back.
No, this is going to take time. Like, they're not going to be able to get all the way to their destination, like, just on the bikes. Like, at some point, they're going to have to go by foot.
I'm not saying that they're still on bikes. I'm saying that if Stanley were to... Stanley's on Central America right now, or South America right now, right? If he gets on his ship, turns around, and goes all the way back to the Panama Canal... That is all that time he's spending going backwards. We're still moving forward. By the time you get to the Panama Canal, traverse, get to where you believe us to be on the coast.
All assuming that what Zeno gave them were the coordinates to where they're going,
right?
Because if not, then they're gonna get to that side and be like,
and still be lost.
Right? Where are they on this?
So I'm saying, all the time you're wasting going all the way back and around trying to cut us off. By the time you get to where we are or where we were, we're already done. We've already done what we needed to do, and we're heading back now. So you just wasted time.
Because they have two objectives. They're not just going to where the petrification originated. They also have to build Super Alloy City in South America. So they have two objectives. So they're going to stay on the continent for a while. Like, Stanley has time to get to them. Yes,
he has time to get to them, but the fact of the matter is,
Stanley wants to get to them
once we figure out where the petrification beam started, then what? Like, we don't have to build there, you know? We can leave.
They have to build because they have to go to the moon at some point.
Yes, they got to go to the moon, but they don't have to build at the epicenter of...
No, not at the epicenter, but they have to build on the continent.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. While Stanley is looking for them, like, let's say Zeno gave them coordinates, right? And Stanley gets there. Let's say we get the coordinates to where the epicenter is. By the time Stanley gets there, we've already been there and left. Now you have to find where we're building Super Alloy City.
I mean that that is not difficult to guess. Like you're
How?
not if you're in South America, you're not gonna build a city
Mm-hmm.
like
They can't
on
do
the
it in
west
any wooded area.
on the mountains or on the forest. You're going to build it near the coast. You're
Right.
going to build it somewhere along the
Because it's
Atlantic
most likely
coast
going to be
of
water.
the
It's mostly going to be water wheels and
Stanley
generated.
Yeah.
Stanley doesn't know that. Stanley isn't
Stanley is smart.
he's not
Yeah,
Zeno and
Stan-
Senku
Stan-
smart. So while
no,
so
but
the same way that y'all thinking, yes, we have to build on the coast, Senku is gonna be like, that's the first place Stanley's going to come. No, we're not going to build on the coast.
No, because there are so many places that they can build. Like they have all of pretty much the eastern coast of Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
They have the eastern coast of Uruguay, and they have a good portion of Argentina.
Okay.
So it's like they're going to have to build along the Atlantic coast at some point, but it's like it's an entire continent. Like what are the
Exactly.
Stanley like either Zeno told Stanley the exact coordinates of where they are heading, or he told them of like some kind of like shortcut or like the way that they're going to traverse it so that Stanley can try and like mirror that or like intercept that.
I honestly
Either
believe
I don't think he blinked enough for that. He
Yeah.
had time for maybe a word, 2 or 3.
I genuinely believe he told him in so many words, take your time. Because he is enjoying the ride. He even said with Senku here, I don't have anything to worry about. Like I think
And Brody said on the last score, like Stanley is going to chase you to the ends of the earth. He has nothing if not patience.
I know, but I'm
He
saying
is-
I think Zeno just said like, take your time. You don't have to, you don't have to rush.
I want to see what they do here real quick.
Yeah, like I don't think he's like saying you need to be in a rush for this. But I personally don't have anything else for Dr. Stone. This was just
Yeah, I'm done.
it was kind of a
Rate it.
well, scale might have some more stuff.
I give it a 7.
Oh, this is easy 9 for me. Like this is fun as hell. I'm having a blast with it.
I'll take about 7.5.
I give this one a 7.
That's respectable.
Yeah.
So you want to go to be Hero X?
Gotcha,
Or
Yakuza.
no, Gotcha Kuda now. Yeah.
I think this was
Hi
a
guys. This episode, I want to rate it before we get to the breakdown.
okay.
Okay.
Me personally, I like this one. I give it a 9, 9.5.
7.
I'm on the same boat, like 9.5, because I'm fucking with Gotcha Kuda. Here's the thing. I like that this episode, which by the way, we're talking about episode 3, right? That came out a few hours ago.
Yeah.
That's how I was making sure. You know, Aries, your stuff don't be updated.
I watched it on Crunchyroll.
I was just making sure.
Okay, so it came out a few hours ago.
Y'all the
I
ones
like-
that use allegedly sites. I watch it legally. I watch every
Sakamoto is out on Crunchyroll, all 3 episodes. I checked it this morning.
I watch it on Netflix, and I watch it on Netflix. What are you talking about?
That's your fault. That's your fault. Watch it on Crunchyroll.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you two one thing.
Sakamoto
I
not
want
even
to ask-
on fucking Crunchyroll. You lying
I
bitch.
want to.
bro.
Just saying.
Your nigga is demonetized.
We would have to be monetized. Anyway, go ahead. What's your question?
No,
Skip?
I was going to ask a few things. Like, number one, we finally have the entirety of the main cast, because if you watch the opening, by the way, have you two watched the opening of Gotcha Kuda?
I listened to it. I never watched it. I don't like
Well,
watching
if you-
openings because it's a spoiler for me.
Spoilers?
I don't like spoilers.
Okay, fair enough. But it's like if you watch the opening of Gotcha Kuda, we finally have all 4 of the main characters.
Okay.
Like all the main cast, because we had Rudo since episode 1. In episode 2, we're introduced to Engine, and now we have Zanka and Rio. So I want you guys to tell me, what do you think the dynamic is going to be, because they're heading towards Cleaner, the headquarters of the
HQ.
Cleaners. Yeah, Cleaner HQ, and it's like I think I already have some thoughts about the dynamic, because it's like Angin to me is pretty much the replacement for Recto. He's basically like Rudo's mentor, or like Rudo's like the first adult figure that he has had since he lost Recto.
I would not
He
say that. I will. Okay, I wouldn't say that Engine's a father figure because Rexo was his father figure. I'm not gonna say that Rexo is gonna be a father figure to Rudo.
no. I'm not saying Angin is going to be the same exact thing.
Okay.
I'm saying he's kind of like the mentor figure. He's not going to be a father figure. I think he's going to be more so like an older brother. That's what I think it's going to be for Angel. Zanka is going to be his training, and I think that could be a that could also be like a master student relationship because again, Angel Zanka literally says, "Angel put me in charge of your training, Rudo." So we know that Zanka is the one that is going to train Rudo
Mm-hmm.
to use his power. Although Zanka was surprised himself at seeing Rudo uh, having more than one object. He was like, "What the fuck? You can do that?"
Mm-hmm.
Also, we get the confirmation that Ancient is a giver, and also, I can already tell Rio is probably Rudo's love interest.
No.
She's the only she's the only girl on the crew, and he's very clearly flustered about her messing with his hair.
He's never
Well, that's
females in
every.
general. We've
That's
established
every.
this.
That's every like shonen MC though.
But also consider that she's the only girl on the crew, and we kind of need a replacement for Chua
I don't
because
think that he's over the first girl.
That and
no,
we've established that he's pretty much like that with every girl around his age.
Yeah, because nobody ever like because of his hands. He can touch people with his hands.
okay, okay. So let me ask you all this: what do you think his dynamic is going to be with the other cleaners, especially with the other main three of the cast? Because we saw some silhouettes when Injin was talking about the cleaners. I think I saw like 10 silhouettes. Three of them were of Zanka, Rio, and Injin. And we know that
It's
Rudo is going to join the group.
it's just gonna be like a family dynamic. At least with the main three that we see, is that's just gonna be like okay, two big brothers and a big sister, and then anybody else that come in, I think it's gonna be more like a like oh this is the new brat. I think everybody that he meets is gonna have something new to like show him or teach him, and it's just gonna be like oh, you can do this. Well, maybe you can also do this. Or if you can do this, you should probably try to move like this. I feel like every other cleaner that he runs into is just gonna be a teacher of some sort, except the main three that we know. And then he'll find his way up to the top and go from there.
Also, we see they're communicators, right?
No,
Like the
I
no
didn't.
the whole thing like that ring that they have, like the white and red ring that they have. Apparently, that's how they communicate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's interesting because it's like we know that Ancient has one around his neck. We see that Rio also has one around her neck, but she also has one around her waist. Zanka only has one, and it is around his wrist.
I thought he just
So
used a phone to call Sakta.
no, because we see when Zanka answers, he kind of like taps the he kind of like taps the ring, almost like answering a phone. And so it's like I'm assuming that that's the way that the cleaners have to communicate with each other.
Uh, I don't know. I don't remember seeing the ring. Oh, the little collar he got on. I could have sworn
Yeah.
that he was like actually had a phone though, or maybe I was tripping.
Also, the initial scene when he's getting medical treatment and Engine says, "Yo, I understand that you didn't come from this world, but right now you owe me, and information doesn't come free. So shut up and follow me."
Yeah,
I fucking love that because it's basically Engine giving Rudo a reality check. Like, yo, your old life is gone. You live here now, and you have to abide by the rules of this. Also, I like that they gave they gave this place a name like the ground.
The
I
pit.
kind of like or the pit. It might depend on like the no, but he calls I think the city or like the places that have cities like the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And he also states that the trash beasts they usually stick to outside of cities, but sometimes they come to cities as well. And Rudo asks him, "Well, why don't you fortify the city?" And he simply says, "It's human nature. Like you can't try to coop us up and like encumber us." So it's like I would not be surprised if on the way to Cleaner HQ they have to fight more trash beasts.
I think that they're gonna have to fight humans. I don't think that the cleaners are gonna be the only ones with powers. I think it because if it is, I'm going to this probably gonna turn me off from the show if they were only fighting monsters. I think that there's other people down there with powers, or there's people in the sphere with powers, and we're gonna actually be fighting other people. Because if we're only fighting trash beasts, that's gonna get old really quickly. And I do really like the show, so I really don't want that to be the case. Like if it's only trash beasts for like the next 2 episodes,
While he learns his powers.
While he learns his powers, then cool. But like after we know what we're dealing with,
it's probably gonna be.
Well, there's definitely gonna be other givers because I feel like his whole goal is to go back up to the
sphere,
and we have to fight the murder dude at some point. There's gonna be other people like him,
like the murder dude.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Other people like people that they kill, but I'm from the pit. I murk you. He's gonna go against them because they're gonna be like, oh, you're just like the guy that killed the victim.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
And I feel like there was givers in the spear. I feel like there's
most definitely. Yeah.
My notes for this episode was hold on. The no man's land where the trash monsters are. That's the only place that is like where the air is poisonous. I feel like that was worth noting. Okay. The only real thing that there's 2 things that happened this episode that was like really what we needed. One, the gloves are not his vital instrument. It's not just his glove. I think his vital instrument is his hands themselves because he's pulling souls into other things. Like his gloves don't glow. So
it's possible that it is his gloves, but his gloves have to act as kind of like a conduit.
I think it's definitely his gloves, and I think his ability is to, because remember we haven't seen him make anything glow without the gloves.
We haven't seen him without the gloves.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm feeling like the gloves are because
I figured it out. You know what it is?
Yes.
It's trash in general. Like his whole thing, even when he was in the sphere, was
which is why I was saying because the way they explain it is if you take care of something so much it gets the soul, whatever. I feel like, and then we talked about it last episode where it's like I feel like also depending on how you use that item, how like the reason you took care of it for. Because like, Engine he took care of the umbrella. We don't know why.
Umbrella is not necessarily trash.
I'm saying that he took care of the umbrella and it became like the spear weapon.
Yeah.
Where I've seen other people like, oh, I thought the umbrella would have been a shield. Bro has the stick that it transforms the object into something that.
Yeah, that you need. That you want.
Zanka
I feel like So I feel like because of his love and care for trash in general, the vital weapon is his gloves. But the ability that he got is to turn all things that he interacts with, like all trash. He believes there truly is no trash. He's like, everybody's throwing out good stuff. So whatever I pick up that y'all would consider trash, I can turn it into a vital instrument.
Yeah.
Either he turns it into a vital instrument or he infuses it temporarily with his, like he turns them temporarily into it. Like he infuses.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't become one permanently. It's while he's in contact with it that it gains the capability of the vital instrument. That's why I remember when he stopped infusing it, like stopped using it as a vital instrument, bro was looking. I know. He picked it up and it was a regular plunger, and then even while he was holding it, you could see like the glowing marks on the plunger.
Yeah.
And bro was like,
almost like
what is that?
On that. Almost like you put hockey on.
Respectfully. the main character would have died if I was bro. Because as soon as you start chasing me, I'm not freaking about there being feces on the plunger. I'm killing you.
Yeah, no. I also had that wrote down in my notes.
You're dying.
You didn't know.
That
You
was
didn't touch my
that was
face with the plunger.
hilarious.
You touched my
That
face
was-
with what was on the plunger, and that's
That's
the
why I said
problem.
you touched my face with the fecal.
Yeah,
It's
no,
cooked.
you're
No,
done for
that
it.
was hilarious. Like Zonka had me dying of laughter.
I think
Bro, and it's crazy because bro was acting so cool, and then he was like, "Yo, Truce, stop. Yo, Truce." He's like, "Ah, this weapon must be very powerful."
Also, I
No.
don't think
I need the
bipolar, multipolar. I don't know. I don't know what Zonka is, honestly.
either one of his smiles that he did. Either one, put them in the thumbnail because those were both hilarious. Bro's smile is worse than
Also-
Shinra's.
That was my plan for this until you gave me all the stuff from the other episode. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna lay it out.
Lay it out, because that was hilarious. Like I'm looking at it now. This is hilarious. No.
Also,
What?
there's something that I want.
There's no thumbnail for this episode. It's gonna be a picture of Scales' profile as a thumbnail.
Nah. and it's like I wanted to ask this as well. Like we know Rudo's a giver, we know Angel is a giver. We can deduce that Sanka is one as well. Do we think all the cleaners are givers, or do we think that we have different classifications, like kind of like on Hunter x Hunter?
I think they're all givers.
I think they're all just givers.
Giver is the title giving to those who can
Use the
utilize the
power.
power system of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but could there be more than one application?
Oh, like you saying? Are there subclasses of being a giver? So like,
Or like
so like he's a giver and then she's an architect type of dude.
Like, are there givers, takers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I don't think so because they've never seen the application that the MC has before.
And they still call
So I
him a
feel like
giver.
I think giver is just all encompassing as like I can put anima into these objects.
Yeah.
Or
Okay, so we're going to assume that Rio is a giver as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I think giver is just everybody that can use enema. Not even just like manipulate it, but like if you can use it, then you're a giver.
Say lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Okay. I did that to a
Works.
grown person earlier randomly during a sentence, and they said lightning bolt, and I was like, okay, makes sense.
Was?
Some people just can't say certain words.
Okay. Anyway.
Harry, save money. I know you've never touched it before, but
How do we feel about? One of my questions on here was: would y'all rather have enema control or trust from To Be Hero?
enema.
Really? I think.
Enema, for damn sure. I'm not gonna fucking ruin my life over trust from To Be Hero X. Are you fucking
My life
crazy?
is enema. It's I took care of this, so I use it. Trust is, yo, how do y'all see me? How does this work? What are y'all gonna give me?
I feel like trust would be easier to understand and to manipulate.
I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't seen any downsides to Enema just yet.
He passes out
Chill. He didn't pass out.
when he uses too much of his power. He passes out.
He just got it.
No,
That's why.
no, he was already injured. He was fighting fucked up.
He was about to pass out in this episode. He was like, "Oh, did I use too much?"
Agent literally gave brought him to medical assistance because he was that fucked up.
I know, but I'm saying that he was when he originally went to the hospital, it was because he was breathing in that gas or whatever. But him overusing the power is also like bad.
Also, Agent is a rat for selling Rudo's clothes, using the money to fix him up, and then giving him the rest. Like that was ratty activity.
I don't think that's right.
You paid for your own hospital bill, and I gave you the change.
You literally paid for your own own well-being.
I think the only thing that he did
And that's-
did he
that's
also
no
use
fault.
them? Did he also use the same money to pay for the burger?
Probably. You paid for your own meal and your own hospital bill. I'm not seeing a problem.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no such thing as charity in the ground. So I'm thinking like,
I don't have bread to just be giving you.
It's
Here's what you needed to survive, and here's rat activity would have been like, yo, I paid for your hospital bill. This is my fee for that. I'm keeping
Yeah.
the rest of the bread.
Red activity is like Jiraiya type of deal. Like how he'll be like,
Let me hold your wallet so that you don't overspend it.
And then I spend all of your bread. That's right activity.
By the way, that's something the agent said. But like, don't spend all that's left in one place.
Right, because okay, you also got to remember, Rayo's a child. So yes, I'm gonna get you fixed up. I'm gonna sell the clothes that you have because if you walk around with those, they're gonna kill you. And then we're gonna
because they're gonna be like, yo, those are spirit clothes.
And then we're gonna get you something to eat. Now that we have your necessities taken care of, you can have the rest of your bread. Go have fun. Don't spend it all.
My question is,
vibe out until I get back.
Where did that burger? What was that burger made of?
What you mean? It's a burger.
Where did they get cows from?
What you mean? It's probably it. The pit is still just the world. You know, so
honestly speaking, I would not be surprised if they're the meat that they're getting from the burgers is from killing people.
I would be surprised. I don't think that they're.
He chicken winged that boy's finger in that first episode.
Yeah, but he's from the spear.
Yeah, but are we saying that this story is above cannibalism? I don't think it is.
I don't think it's people. I just want to know, like, is it waste burgers? Like they picked beef scraps and formed it into a burger, recooked it.
Maybe. I could see that before I could see they just actively selling cannibal meat.
I mean, we know that a lot of food is wasted in the real world, and some of it is perfectly fine. So
yeah, they probably have scavengers. They got scavengers out there.
Even when they fed them in the beginning, they was like, yeah, this technically is food waste.
Yeah.
So that they can tell the difference between what comes out. They go through it.
Ruda was willing to eat human flesh, so I don't think he would be able.
Was he really though?
Yes.
He literally ripped the flesh out of that guy's
was out of necessity. I have to make you fear me.
No, he ate that. He threw it up, but he ate it. The only other thing that really happened this episode was the fight, and it was just poop. It was a poop fight. And we already talked about it. I would have killed him. He would have died.
Death before dishonor, bro.
Yeah,
you will not dishonor me because that.
I think
the amount of ways it would have been like Sakamoto and bro, read my mind and envision every way that I want to kill you right now.
Literally, because no, you're done for. You're thinking pieces in.
I ran away and called truce. If you stop there, I might have only killed you once. I'm on the ground and you.
Yeah. No.
We don't really see too much of a interaction between like Engine and Rio and like Rio and Zanka, but we'd see a little bit of a snippet between Engine and Zanka where Zanka really seems like to look up to Engine.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, he was like, oh, he's the best at animal control. He said, oh my gosh.
He said the Engine thinks I'm the best. So I'm thinking that Engine is like the big brother to all the givers. Like I think he's the one that found everybody. I think
he does say he's not the boss.
I know, but I'm saying I think
have a boss.
I know he has a boss. But I'm saying I think that he found everybody and he brings them to the boss to like bring them in. And I think everybody looks up to him.
I understand that, but it's like if Engine is that clean, Zanka's relatively clean, Rudo's clean, and then I'm assuming Rio is clean. How clean is their boss?
What you mean by clean?
Like how strong is he or she?
I don't think the boss is gonna be a fighter. Honestly, I think the boss is just gonna be like the person that knows everything. Like knows
on some what you call it, Hashira type.
Yo, imagine if the boss of the cleaners is actually Rudo's father.
I doubt it. Highly.
I ain't gonna lie, he'd have to get murked off rip.
I highly doubt it.
I'd have to murk him off rip.
Yeah. If that is the case, that's cool, but I highly doubt that that's the case.
Okay.
Just because, like, I'm almost certain that by the time his dad got thrown in the pit for quote-unquote killing a guy, I feel like it's like so many cleaners already that it would have had to been like already there. They would have said that. He would have said
that means his pops would have to be came down and been the strongest.
No, I think they also would have said that Engine would have told him like, yeah, my boss definitely would know because he's from the sphere just like you. I feel like they would have like hinted.
No, because if he knew how to get back, he maybe not have been down here. But he said my boss is knowledgeable. So I feel like and then Engine would have mentioned though, like, oh, the boss is also from the sphere, so maybe y'all could talk.
Yeah, I think
Also,
it was just,
you did ask me last week why they didn't just team up and go back to the surface. Probably and I told you probably the group is not big enough, not strong enough, and this is a big place.
yeah.
And the sphere moves.
Yeah, I think it's more of a fact that the sphere moves now. Just because, like, let's say they made like a big ladder, right? Or they just flew up. You would have to we don't know how fast the sphere moves, or like does it move on a 24-hour clock? You know what I'm saying? We don't know how it's moving. So imagine
the only time to really get in would be as they're dumping,
and then you would have to navigate your way through the trash that's falling down.
The trash comes down.
Huh?
So they basically have to infiltrate.
Yeah, I think, and then I also think when they come up, they're coming up through. I don't think the way up is the way down. I think if they're going up, there's gonna be going up through the rich side and have to sneak around to the other side or cause panic because they wouldn't care.
They're probably gonna have to find a way to go through. Maybe they don't go from the sides, but they go from inside the structure.
Yeah, I could also see that too. I don't think they're going up through the pit though. I don't think the pit is like. I don't think they're coming up through the pit. I think they're probably gonna come up through the ground. But yeah. Anything else for Gachi Kuda? This was a pretty short episode. It was just the fight, really.
Nah, short and sweet to the point.
Yeah, I liked it. I don't think it was the best episode this week.
Best episode.
Try again.
The gum almost killed me. Best episode this week. To be Hero X.
And that's what we are moving on to. Finale of the pod for today. To Be Hero X. We got the Johnnies. Last week I said I was tired of the Johnnies because he was annoying.
I don't want a Johnny. I don't like the Johnnies.
I did say I don't like the Johnnies.
You're a Johnny fan now?
I'm not a Johnny fan, but I have more respect for the Johnnies because he lost his mom, and then 3 years later, he lost his dad.
Nah, he didn't lose his dad. His dad got packed.
So okay, that's what I want to like get into. So we know that his dad got packed by X, but he only got packed by X because he allowed him to be X. His dad was X, and his dad was like, I don't want to fight you, and I swear to God, you don't want to fight me. Like, his dad was like that.
His dad was like that. His dad also said, I'm rusty. Once he said I haven't been keeping up training, I'm weaker than I used to be, I was like, he might break.
But he still said, I don't want to fight you, and no, you don't want to fight me. That's when I was like, okay, he's cooking.
I would say that's fear tactic though. Like, I know I'm rusty, but let me tell you that I know I'm still strong enough to beat your ass.
I didn't know that Big Johnny was an alien. I thought he was something. Didn't know that he was that alien.
But that makes sense.
I thought
we were talking about them. Do they have two separate trust values?
No.
Apparently, remember that all that stuff from the spear ignores fear and
fear and trust.
So that's just a regular transformation.
No. What I figured is, Big Johnny feeds off, but is in direct contact with Lil Johnny's emotions, and like the angrier Lil Johnny was getting, the more he was transforming, the more he had like a desire to get back.
But even when even when the kids first was messing with him and capturing whatever, he was, hey, stay away. And Lil Johnny didn't really get angry until after Big Johnny started doing the partial transformation.
Yeah, but that's okay. I would say it like this: as they grow and get a bigger connection with one another, that's when their emotions are intertwined. And I think that's why Lil Johnny has to like stay so happy and giddy and jitty, because if his emotions start to like sway one way or another, then Big Johnny is going to start tweaking out, and we can't afford that.
Yeah, we'll see. That little time skip that we got. Oh, can we just talk about this real quick? His father's drip. I give it to him. It's solid.
It was solid.
It's calm.
It was solid.
It's calm.
Oh, another thing. X is starting to lose its meaning to me. Being X is starting to not matter.
I was getting there.
Uh,
I would say before we stop. I was like, all right. When we got the comp, like I said, we did the time skip. The bullies come back, and we think, oh, okay, they about to scrap, pull up the comic, whatever. Once they said, oh yeah, this dude's X, I'm like, oh, his power about to be OD. Bro said, yeah, he can pull anything into a vortex. I said, oh.
You suck.
But they also mentioned something. They said no one can have godlike abilities after and they said a name.
I thought they just said nobody can have godlike abilities anymore. I can see though.
2B Hero X, nobody godlike abilities.
Because
spoiler, I'll deal with it if it's not.
I could just go into the episode. It's not that deep. But my thing was, okay, so if you, let's say X has the highest trust value, right? Because you're X, you're the strongest.
Or not even highest trust value necessarily.
You just won. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to win. Like let's say your trust value is higher than me by like 20. But my ability that I get from my trust value just somehow negates yours. I'm still gonna be X.
It's right here. I'm about to share. So you get into the elevator.
At least introduce me to your son.
Let me turn on the.
Yeah, let's say that might be. I'm telling you, Bert.
Cause
this is.
That's X. That's current X. That it won't.
English closed captions. You're just on English.
I put it on. There you go. In the end, I wasn't able to save her. Was it before this?
It's right here. It should be. Yeah, things are different. Downfall. There we go.
Things are never again. It would be granted powers that rival gods. That surpass the gods.
So Dawnfall, I'm assuming, is one of them early heroes that trust just. This is the reason that people are regulating trust crazy.
Yes.
Because Dawnfall got
everything. He got all of it.
He might have been the first person to touch trust, and people believed him to be God.
And then it just... And that's what happened. Yeah. So I'm assuming Dawnfall was the first X.
Yeah, but I'm not... X isn't losing its meaning for me, only for one reason. I know you said it was. But you got to realize, we're going from modern to past. So X is technically only getting better as time goes on. But
if this guy was X originally, and then because he's stepping down, he became X.
He was 2, so he was 2.
Right. But you suck. I'm like, your power was to heal, meaning that whatever you were fighting, you could probably out heal any type of damage that was being done to you. Your power is a vortex.
What his wife had.
Chill. But he could. Your power is a vortex. I don't see a vortex being stronger than somebody like Furman who can't be pulled down.
Who probably wasn't a hero yet.
But still.
That's what I'm saying. You got to realize the further we get, this after Dawnfall, whatever they're talking about this. I'm thinking that sentence right there is shown to be like, yo, they're regulating trust so bad that. This is the peak of the abilities we can reach right now.
Right here. Dang it. I hate fucking Chrome. So, like...
Did you just click it and it...
Yes. So, no, I did that. I zoomed it. So, like, right here is him getting madder and madder because his dad died. I'll find out the truth.
A copy-paste. That's a copy and paste.
What you mean?
That right there, the transformation, that is how Naruto hit that first QB cloak.
That's why I said he kind of looked like Kurama.
I'm telling you, that was that copy and paste. I know that back pop anywhere.
Bro, he, like, for one, Big Johnny's transformation, phenomenal.
No, it's beautiful.
Look at that.
episode, that's Kurama. That is Kurama.
Okay, so right here, is this the same monster that we see?
Yeah, it was the same glow and everything, black and blue colors.
That Queen and them saw on the drive. Yeah. Do you think
the same monster? Not the same time frame because Johnny's an adult when they see it.
Is he?
Yeah, this is during their time.
No, I'm saying
met the Johnny. Remember, he's a teenager. He's
older yeah.
So something happens where he loses control. We're gonna get to that again.
You think it's gonna be next episode?
How they figure out the abilities, yeah. Because I think Johnny gets 3.
Johnny gets 3 what?
I think he gets 3 episodes.
Oh, bro, yeah. So I think, and then this is where it ends. But it ends with the hero X coming back.
Is that Big Johnny?
Bro, how would he know?
They've seen him partially transform.
Oh.
As a kid, remember when they was bullying, bro? They put him in the net. They seen him rip the net.
Yeah. Big Johnny,
and which is crazy because them other hooligans was like, it's a monster. Oh look, X is here. Walks outside. Oh, is that Big Johnny?
Is that Big Johnny?
But also, I ain't gonna lie, you're fried. Vortex also had no reason to kill his folks. His pops was staying out the way.
Like, I've been in the mountain for 3 years. I literally have nothing to do.
Rusty and living with my kid. You're mad because some other hero is about to take your spot, and you want my help to basically get them out the way, and I said no.
But even then, that's what I'm saying. You're X, bro.
Lock in.
Tee up.
But you gotta realize he's not X by choice. He's X by promotion.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I retired and handed it to you.
If you retired as being a top 10 hero, number 1, if you retire like you're just not saving anybody anymore, are you leaving the tower? I think I'm staying. I ain't gonna lie.
Until my trust value drop?
I'm staying in there until my trust value drop.
I feel like they only get the tower because they work for the organization and all that stuff too.
No. Nice work for them to build his thing. I don't think every hero works for them.
I feel like it's regulated under one person. Because remember, he had a call from the same people that was working with Iso, Mr. Kim.
Oh yeah.
So like they probably own like you're top 10, you're in here,
you're in the tower,
whatever.
But still,
yeah.
I'm like, hey bro, I just don't feel like it. Who gonna stop me? You don't got the trust to stop me. I know that for a fact.
It'd have been cool if they gave him like he can heal wounds, but he can also overheal. Talk about age.
That's bro. Like that's why I like this because the powers are limitless. Like you can.
Ain't gonna lie, that would be hilarious. Imagine you start beefing with somebody, and
they age you up 30 years,
surgeon or whatever, and like he's like oh I make everybody look younger. Oh I believe you make people younger. Whatever. That man woke up to you, fetus.
Like Eri. That'd be like Eri from My Hero Academia.
Yeah, but like
just turn into a baby.
Straight on age, fetus. Ugh.
Nah.
Another. That would have saved the mom.
Huh?
That probably would have saved the mom.
If you could just re-age her or rewind her.
Yeah, just give her youthful strength back. She was getting old and then couldn't fight it and all that other stuff too. Old and sick.
Yeah. So, do you think that we're gonna get? So if the Johnnies have 3 episodes, right? Do you think that we're gonna get an origin or like a mom point of view of Big Johnny's mom? Like we have to figure out where Big Johnny came from. Like we need to find the planet he came from.
I feel like that might also just be later because we know he came from the same ship that Lolly got his stuff. So I think they're gonna throughout these other heroes, they're gonna just keep giving us bits and pieces. Like okay, this one. Oh, this is the parts of the ship. Okay, that's what that. Oh, this was the alien that was on the ship. I hid it because they were gonna do lab spirits on it. It's like we're gonna keep learning more and more about it until we like. I think it's building up to that theory that just came out where it's like X is the alien, Big Johnny is like X's like pet.
Oh, like the reality warper X?
Yeah, because remember, they don't know who he is, so how does he get trust?
Yeah.
Big Johnny doesn't need trust because he's an alien.
Yeah.
So I feel like X is like that's why I want to be like I believe theory. X is gonna end up being like, oh, I was the alien on the ship. Big Johnny was his pet.
And then
there might be more. Yeah.
That's fair. I rock with it. I don't think he's an alien though. I think he just I don't know where I think he's using fear just better than everybody else.
I don't think he is. I think if anybody uses fear, it's gonna be like Dragon Boy. I told you the color scheme being purple just matches with fear.
I want to see Dragon Boy. I just don't know what to expect from Dragon Boy.
I feel like he's gonna. Boom! He looked like he just straight hands. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. You know what it also kind of look like to me? I feel like you know, like claws that like come out, like the spikes that come out right here. I feel like it'll be like jets. Like if he fight, he can like boost it in.
Like with like yeah.
Yeah. I
feel like he could like persona, like not do a full transformation, but like he'll get the claws. He may be able to do like a dragon tail. I don't know if he can fly. Dragon Boy is.
Wait a minute. Why didn't Johnny's dad heal himself after X left?
I'm jacking. He just, he was, because he was sitting there.
Yeah, why didn't you just hit the? Keep it
How much
pushing.
trust did he have? They should have checked his wrist.
Yeah, maybe. It would be also. Oh, you know what power I would try to strive to have? I would strive to have the power to steal your trust. Whatever you got, I want it.
Chill, cause what you call it? You know how I ain't gonna lie. In our day and age, this would be crazy. Like imagine you walk up to Esol, right? Whatever.
Right.
You're like hey, it's a video of me handshaking Esol. Next video using like CGI and effects to, I stole his power. Like,
man,
you can really mind bend people in this world.
There was a movie. It was a KD movie, and like he touched the ball at the same time as a kid. And
Kevin Durant in the basketball one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he took his skills. It would be like that. I would make that for everybody thing, and everybody would believe that I'm taking your trust.
My power would just be able to not even steal. I wouldn't do steal, but I'd have been like copy. Say perfect copy, and store. Copy and store.
And give out. I'm all for one. I'm
I'm the one.
I'm one.
Chill, because ain't gonna lie, you get that power, the government might have to blow you up.
With what?
Think why you had two powers? They just send everybody at him. Wait, not everybody. He's gonna copy.
Send everybody. No, you can't send everybody. He's gonna take everybody's. Huh?
If you just copy your Monoma, if you're giving your wish, if you have to do both, you're all for one. That's basically what happens.
Exactly.
I'm thinking like, what you call it? I'm thinking not Kisei. Kisei perfect copy is lame in this sense.
Yeah.
I want what's his name from Rayo?
From Blue Lock?
From Blue Lock? Yeah. I want Rayo's. Copy and store off a video too. I don't even gotta be there in person.
I'm watching anime. Give me every Sharingan in the book, no drawbacks.
Word, ain't gonna lie, with special effects you could really get some.
You can
I just read Dragon Ball today. Watch. With my trust value I can
man. It's
and up. Everybody's like, yo, we can copy things from fiction. Yo, the way I watch me go Super Saiyan with the Renegade.
Bro, trust is so gas that you can literally do anything.
You're not using it right. I think the person who got their powers up the best might be Ghostblade, because that's the most realistic to how you would get powers in our age. Off a website.
Off of TikTok. This is what
I do.
Yeah, off of TikTok.
This is what I do. I ain't gonna lie, you know how many masterclass editors there would be?
Boy, I'm one of them.
Even if I start with something simple like, yo, fire. Okay. So, matter of fact, now I'm throwing myself in an AI prompt, and I'm posting it everywhere.
Everybody just seeing you do something stupid, and now that's what you can do.
But nah, I can't wait. I ain't gonna lie, I actually can't wait till the next episode.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing the picture for Johnny, and we see Big Johnny's transformation, but apparently the older version of Johnny has like a snout as well. I seen it on his promotional poster from when it first dropped. Yeah. So I want to see how he gets to that point.
I think it's gonna be next episode. No, this is episode 1.
I'm feeling it because I feel like it's gonna be like, yo, are you big? Because remember we get the little like the mind link thing this episode. Yeah. So I feel like next episode is gonna be like, oh, you can control him. Is your power to control animals, or is your power to like link with the animal? Like let's say he's controlling Big Johnny, he gets the snout because he has a snout. Yeah. But if he's linking with like a bird or something, he might get a beak, not wing, but not beak, but like he might get like talons, eyes or talons.
I think like, also, oh no, the third episode or like whatever his last episode is, it has to be. It has to be the last episode of Lolly is them asking. I know, but it's them asking where Big Johnny went. So his last episode for his stuff is going to be wherever he went.
Yes, I'm saying it's gonna be where he's at and Big Johnny losing control.
Yeah. Because
We're probably gonna get Queen jumping out the V talking about some sit boy.
Because Cyan and Queen both know Big Johnny, right? I don't think
it's a girls trip. Who else was supposed to go to that we missed?
It was Cyan, Queen, and Lolly.
Which that's gonna be also a link up because alien,
and she can't be affected by it.
Chip.
She can grab it. She can literally touch it.
But I think no. Does trust work on Big Johnny? Because
he has trust. He has trust.
Big Johnny does not have trust.
Big Johnny has trust. He's a top.
Big Johnny is an alien. I
mean, Lil Johnny has trust.
Yeah, I know Lil Johnny. I'm talking about does Big Johnny have this trust? Because it doesn't work on the alien parts. You think it's gonna work on Big Johnny?
On the alien. Yeah. It could be like a Superman type of deal where if it'd be like
the metal might be his weakness.
The metal might be his weakness, or fear might be his weakness, like whatever.
Or it is. the what you call it might have not have been a real ship. It might have been like a cage or something for him. It was like
it could be like a Superman crypto type of situation.
We don't know how old Big Johnny is. We assumed he was a baby. But we watched the time skip and he just doesn't grow.
He doesn't age, yeah. So he could literally just be 1,000 years old and sent through space. I don't know, but
I like this show so much, bro.
This is my favorite show airing right now.
I might not this episode 10, but so far this series is like a 9.5.
Yeah, 1,000%. I think out of everything that we've watched this season and last season, this is the best. Ooh, we did have Demon Slayer coming up. I gotta go see the movie, and I'm about to go see Fantastic Four this week.
I was so mad, bro.
Are you watching?
Allegedly the site that I pulled up, they was like, "Oh, Demon Slayer drops in 5 days, whatever, right?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh," and it says episode 1. It doesn't say trailer or nothing. I opened it was a trailer. I almost threw my laptop.
I hate when that happens, bro. I swear I do.
About some episode 1 Demon Slayer.
I can send you one alleged one when where you have the full movie. No problem.
Put in Discord, allegedly.
This is why we keep scale around.
Put it in the Discord, allegedly. But
do not put it in the Discord.
Let me see. I'm about to go see Fantastic Four this Saturday.
I was trying to go yesterday. Not yesterday. Yeah. No, Friday. I was trying to go my birthday, but I ended up. Oh, that's what I did Friday. I celebrated with my coworkers.
Are you planning on seeing it before Sunday?
By next week, yeah, I get paid this week, so I was hoping to go see it.
Okay, well, let me know because we probably gonna go see it on Saturday or Friday. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah, I might catch it a day after work. I'm trying to figure that out. So yeah. I might see it like Wednesday.
Well, other than that, get us out of here, sir.
Hey guys,
boop, boop, boop.
I want you to realize that sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's not okay. Lock in, Twin.
Pause.
Right?
Before we do that.
Hating tip.
Pause. Oh, never mind. You got it. Go ahead. My fault. I thought you forgot.
No, I knew, but I was just gonna hating tip of the day. Never let anybody forget the mistakes they've made. Aries, you lucky that you came back, because I was about to say that and then hit you with the why did I have to do the hating tip today?
Yeah, fair enough. My hating tip of the day is if somebody says something dumb and you forget what they said, I want you to do everything in your power to remember what they said, how they said it, and how you called them out on it. And I say that to say this. Tendo from the Discord. This man said, you know how people do like versus battles that they'll be like Naruto versus Luffy or whatever. This man said, I don't think trust would work outside of the To Be Hero X verse because there's an alien. He said because the alien ship can repel it. And I was like, Tendo, one thing first, I was like, one thing's first. If they go to a different verse and they're fighting somebody, they automatically get their power. That's for starters. Number two, just because one alien species has like repellent to trust doesn't mean
Not even the species itself. The metal was repellent.
Not even then. That doesn't mean every alien species has repellent to trust. So you're wrong for the inside the verse. But yeah, I forgot what he said that day, and I literally spent the next 2 days trying to remember what he said.
Hey, chill. Whenever I feel like y'all said something dumb and I can't remember, I go on Discord, hit that little search bar, and I go Aries.
It wasn't on Discord. It was in a PlayStation party. Like we were talking.
Oh.
So that's why I can't even search to find it. I have to just remember. It just so happened that when I watched TV Hero X and they talked about the alien ship, I was like, oh, that's what I was talking about. All right. Anyway, get us out of here.
That's clean.
It's not. You look like Sting Meter, actually. But continue.
That is uncle. Anyways, Discord, join that. Instagram, follow that. TikTok, follow that. YouTube, subscribe, like, and comment on that.
Spotify.
Spotify, like that, follow that, and you can comment on that. You ain't know that, and it's okay. You're a little slow. Shout out Year. I mean, damn it, that was me. I'm sorry, Year. Not really. Anyways, all those platforms, lock in with us. We're gonna try to give y'all more content. Whether it be anime games, actual games, I'm gonna figure it out. Aries gonna figure it out, but we're gonna give y'all more content. We're gonna try. As Aries' camera slowly fades to black, we shall end this video. It's been your host,
Aries.
And your guest,
Scale.
All right, we out.
All right, we'll catch ya.